Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa!
We're gonna make an entrance.
Yeah, I win that.
Some sick.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Couch feel a little light right now on this glorious Monday. Black History Month, now in our rear view.
Oh, man.
Luka History Month, just beginning. How everybody feeling? Good. Anybody see Gil? Anybody see Gil today? Okay, well. Okay. He must be Hollywood now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's what we on now. He just
Oh, yeah, he was on the
you
show.
know, he just got other shows
And he
going
put
on.
him, yeah, wait till you get, if he come, wait till you get,
That's nice now.
We gonna get him?
we're gonna get it.
He gonna get him? I was
Put
gonna
on
say
the fucking
something.
jacket
I
and
was gonna
shit.
let
Like,
him live.
I
I was
thought you
gonna
didn't
let him
need
live.
I thought you didn't need a jacket to talk sports.
He wearing his good outfits now.
What
He
he
used his
said.
inside voice
Right?
a whole
Yeah,
lot.
real
That was
calm.
a real inside voice.
You was real Uncle Tom and shit there.
real
They
inside.
yelling at
You
him.
was real
Hey,
old
hey.
house and
Man,
when you
he
was,
let Winehurst say a whole lot.
Like, you didn't put none of them in that play. All that shit you be talking.
He sat up straight too.
What, he was sitting up straight?
Man sat up straight.
Enunciating, pronouncing names correctly and shit.
He didn't mess
He was saying, he didn't mess nobody's name up.
Damn.
The tap,
Gina.
tap. He was in that
Dance Revolution. That dance.
He was in that motherfucking Savion Glover in that bitch.
Damn.
Hey,
Well, go be with your other show then, Gil. Go be with your other show since you
That's
love
your
her
man.
so much.
Green with everything.
That's your man.
Since you love her so much.
That's your man.
I understand. I get it.
In the meantime, in between time, this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa. We got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P. Nick Young, here with us. We got the bully from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin, on the couch. On time, I might add. And last but not least, we got the man known as Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants, in the building. Also on time for this show. New media.
You already know.
So, but before we start the show, I got to give some love to the entire Gil's Arena crew. We made some of our own history during Black History Month, setting monthly records for total subscribers, total views in February. Woo! That Luka magic, ladies and gentlemen. We would celebrate with Gil if he was here, but apparently we just we the sideshow now.
You know, that's how you think of it.
Yeah, how you treat us. Treat us like the
He ain't
sideshow.
the star. He don't really.
We didn't have no snacks this morning when we came in, no parking spot.
Man. It was different today.
Security looking at me different today, said, who is you? Said, it's me, black ass.
Black ass.
Why you know more than us earlier? But for all the fans, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. LeBron broke his silence on the face of the league discussions and the state of the league when it comes to media coverage. But is King James spitting or tripping? The Celtics blew a 22-point home lead against the top-seeded Cavs. Will Cleveland turn back into Believe Land this postseason? And the Sixers shut down Joel Embiid for the rest of the season, but will the extended time off help the superstar get back to playing at an NBA level? We will discuss right here on this couch, but before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. As for tonight, Gil, who is still not in the arena, as of what, 11:41 Pacific a.m. on this glorious Monday. He does have some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let us take a look. I hope they all don't hit. He got Steph Curry higher, 4.5 assists. They're at the Hornets. Draymond Green higher, 7.5 points. Mark Williams higher, 9.5 rebounds. Bam Adebayo lower, 12.5 rebounds. You can win 4 times your bread if you take that pick. And I know Underdog cuts the check, but Underdog, Gil acting different now, so I would discourage all of you. Go with the Josiah partner pack. Just go lower on everybody.
Lower on everybody.
We asked the chat, they're riding or fading right now, but how y'all feel about Gil's picks?
I can't believe you put Mark Williams up there.
Yeah, acting brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Just like Mark Williams needs.
I don't like the Draymond at all.
No 7.5 points?
Oh, he don't do that.
Hornets?
Oh, no.
yeah, he get 8 points.
No way.
Nah.
On the Hornets, he
nah,
get 8
he ain't gonna get that.
8 points.
They gonna blow him out too, probably.
He get 8 points.
Nah. He don't get, how much he average?
8.
Yeah, I mean lower.
Yeah.
Get them
He might not
rebounds?
even play, tell you the truth.
He'll get his average with 6.
Yeah.
Look at
Probably
Gilbert
sit
partner
out the
back.
fourth quarter. That's what I'm thinking.
Brand new Gilbert Arenas. Don't even show up to his real
Oh,
show.
damn, he really ain't here.
Don't spend time with his real family no more.
Hey.
He's still a good nigga, though. He take care of his real family. If you like these picks, before we do that.
Kind of quiet, man.
It is, Chris, a little somber. We asked the
Argue
chat.
with somebody.
Good job, chat. We asked the chat if they're riding or
Fuck,
fading.
where is he at? Man,
We asked the chat if they're
Talk.
riding or fading with Gil's pick. 63% said they're fading. Good job, chat. It's Hey Gil Day today. All right.
You want me to bring him back with the glove?
Yeah, bring him back,
With
man.
the glove. I
Snap
left the
it.
glove, though.
Bring
He's
him out
stuck
the
in
bag.
he's stuck in the soul stone.
Okay.
Is he in the body bag?
No.
Okay, let's making sure. Nobody's seen
Get out
it.
of there.
As always, we do Mostly Fans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog username, we use it on this program. $50 bonus to your Underdog account. If you send a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, we use that video on the show, $100 bonus in your account. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Well, Gil is not here, but we still gonna show some love to the Gil's Arena crew who did show up on time for this glorious Monday show. We're on a mission to get 1 gillion subscribers. As of right now, the Gil's Arena channel, over 940,000 subscribers strong. We want to get to 1 million. To show our thanks to all of you, Underdog is giving away $1,000 in bonus cash for every 1,000 subscribers we gain between 900,000 and 1 million. We were at 932 our last episode. We were at 940 today. That means we were giving away at least $8,000 of Underdog's bread on the show today. All you got to do is subscribe to the Gil's Arena YouTube channel. Also, make sure you have an Underdog account so we can get you your bread. Like I said, we've passed 940,000 subs, announcing at least 8 winners today on the show, but we'll let you know 3 of the winners right now. First winner, Michael Mars. You got $1,000 in Underdog bonus cash coming to your account. Appreciate you. Next winner, I've Been Heavy. You got $1,000 coming to your Underdog account, and I've been heavy too. All right, so I get it. All right, let's stick together.
You ain't
Get you a
been,
jog in.
You ain't been heavy. You still heavy, nigga.
Crazy.
You
Crazy.
still heavy.
I got the Ozempic neck. You see it. Last but not least, Treetop 176. Treetop 176. I don't know if it's that kind of treetop.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't pull up on the show on no bullshit, sir, but you have $1,000 coming to your Underdog account. We will announce at least 5 more winners at the end of the show. Where is Gil? We got a show to do.
Yeah, I gotta talk about.
Oh, here it is.
Oh shit.
Denzel Washington. Yeah, how you doing? You seen me? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He talking to Denzel now?
Okay.
This nigga got some boat shoes on.
Yeah, I got this little podcast I got to do real quick.
Also, it's a little podcast now.
I'll be with you.
We not a show
All right.
no more?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gilbert Arenas has entered the arena. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he brand new now.
You getting air daps and shit now, huh?
Looking like Otis.
Legs. Ooh, you got Dolce & Gabbana socks on.
They are
Where the
nice.
rest of them at?
We,
Where the rest of the sock at?
He always wear those.
I'm time sensitive. Can we get this little thing going?
Oh, we just a little show now.
Time.
This is cute.
Your house, where you live.
Little ass.
Little this little shit y'all got going on here.
Gil, you acting mighty different.
Yeah.
Go be with your other show
I
then.
like this, boy.
So I guess we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Gil, you closed out February by making some Black history, not only on Gil's Arena, your main show, I might add, your real family, but making your first appearance on ESPN's First Take. Despite the short notice, we were on playback when you made the announcement Thursday night. Despite the short notice, limited time to prep for the show. I'm a hater, but I'm gonna admit you did your thing. Represented for Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Woo Woo. So I guess we all want to know, what was your experience like on First Take?
Who is we?
We as in me.
So what the fuck is? I'm not French.
We. If you can win, you can beat.
So with this French shit, you
You could be.
C'est la vie.
talking about? Say you want to know.
I would like to know. Sorry,
I
Kenyon.
don't fuck with new people.
You move my cup.
I don't get no new friends.
Ain't trying to meet no new N-words
Like,
today.
Yeah, we got
some
new
more.
people on the show.
Spit it out.
Yeah, we got.
Shit too hot. I don't drink tap water. I drink sparkling like Smith.
She ain't from Fiji, man. You ever been on Air Force One?
I had a pair of Air Force Ones in my childhood, Gil.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been either, but I'm sure the experience there is the same of the experience at the ESPN studio.
Oh, Air Force One.
Very elegant.
What are we, Spirit?
Treated me like royalty.
What studio did you go to? Huh? What studio did you go to?
Kenyon, right?
That is the bully from Oak Cliff, former number one pick, Kenyon Martin.
Nah. It was good.
Nah, you gotta keep it
Nah,
on.
keep going that.
I could, man.
It's funny.
Once he started laughing,
You gotta keep it up, bro.
That was a good one.
So disappointing. It's so disappointing.
I could, man. I could.
My bad.
I know, Sean.
My bad.
I could.
I was doing so well. I took
my
myself
bad.
all the way out of this.
I know I was trying to hold it into the
He's
end.
gonna do it.
My bad.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it this time.
I couldn't hold it. It's hot as hell in this goddamn jacket.
Yo, my bad.
Fucking Burberry.
Oh, shit, man. Right?
Nah, it was good. Different format. I mean, I've never been in a big building.
Oh, shit.
Right? It's kind of like, how we do it, like there's different sets inside the same one building. So, just like anything new, you get nervous at the beginning. And, trying to figure out the formats where I can, get inside there.
Get in where you fit in, as they say. Okay.
Oh, this boy.
Well,
Good one. Appreciate
Congrats.
that.
congrats, Gil.
I ain't gonna lie, you look kind of nice with that suit on.
You did do your thing. You did do
This
your
right
thing.
here,
Hey.
this is a big deal.
Big suit.
I like,
Big
I like suit Gil.
I had to spit it when I was like 240. Yeah, so.
So for those of us who have not been invited on First Take, what was it like going take for take with Stephen A. Smith?
Well, obviously it's not our style where we can go back and forth. Everything is kind of like timed. So, he goes, you go, and then he goes. So, I mean, it's just like anything, man. It's really not, it's just opinion based. You try to put your facts in.
I got a question. So what happened to him supposed to come here?
Okay, that's a very good question.
He came on this motherfucker. We saw it with all our eyes. We sit here and watch him.
That is Larry.
Right? I'm gonna pull up. I'm busy.
I believe he said a couple weeks. It has been 130 days.
Yeah,
After we're counting.
literally
130 days.
It's been like a half a year damn near since. But
He said he was coming through. 130.
I'm just trying to wonder what.
Yeah, see, I thought he actually lived here. I guess he lives in New York, does a show there, and comes here once in a blue moon. So.
Yeah, so he was here in the city.
Yeah, he was here, but he was here Thursday night.
Good. We all have time, Miles.
Listen, we would have made time.
Yeah, so we got to probably pre-record.
No, we would have went live.
Or we
Would've
just
been 10 o'clock
we'll just come to New York, Gil, on Underdog's bread.
Oh yeah,
It would have been a 10. It would have been a late night. It would have been a late night edition.
You want to come here, so it's either got to pre-record or
Put the kids to
when
bed
he's here
edition.
on a Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, it would have been a put the kids to bed edition.
It's all good, man.
So we got to come. So most likely it has to be a Friday show.
Oh, so we got to make a.
So we got to make
Not even a
exceptions for
Friday
this
show,
nigga.
because they film. They end at 9, so trying to get here by that time.
No, nigga, we shoot Monday through Thursday.
Carpool lane, Gil.
Nigga, we shoot Monday through
Carpool
Thursday, 11:30 to 2. Nigga, make time.
He said he ready.
You made time to go when his ass was on there, right? He can make time when we on there to bring his ass on the show when we all can be like making no
Carpool lane.
exceptions for this nigga.
He said,
Ain't special, not on this show, nigga.
Fucked up the money.
Nigga, this is our show.
What they talking about?
What they talking about? You
You gonna never have to see this.
What's our old saying? When I blow up,
You blew.
Boom, boom.
When I blow up, you blow up. That's what it was. Damn, that's fucked up.
We blow up.
I blow up. I blow up.
We.
When I blow up, I blow up.
I'm
Yeah.
trying
Fuck
to
this movie.
get in there.
Bring this motherfucker around here. You better not never see this cat with sign. With signs.
You brought Young Jeezy to the hood.
No better than that. Get that nigga.
But in all sincerity, Stephen A., we're waiting for you. We got a spot on the couch ready to go. 130 days, not that we're counting. Pull up the Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. All right, now let's get on to some basketball discussion. So Steph Curry may be damn near 37 years old, but the former unanimous MVP is showing no signs of slowing down. Thursday, Steph and the Warriors pulled up to Orlando in the midst of a 4-game winning streak to take on the Magic. Chef Curry turned the arena into his Magic Kingdom. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Steph dropped a season-high 56 points in the win, 16 for 25 from the field, 12 for 19 from 3. The Magic shot 11 for 28 from 3 for the game. Third quarter, it was Steph's NBA record 9th 50-point game after turning 30, which is 2 more games than Wilt Chamberlain, who is second on the list. It was also Steph's third 50-point game since turning 35 and 14th career game with 11-plus threes, both NBA records as well. Warriors also got the win to make it 5 straight. Let's enjoy some Chef Curry. In this new and improved Warrior squad, Jimmy Butler has done wonders over there, helping uplift this franchise. Steph's still out there cooking, doing his thing.
Another clutch game for the Dubs. Curry 3.
Booyah, we see it.
He sliced it through the lane, lost the handle. Curry.
Never a bad day to watch some Chef Curry highlights. I've seen the light.
Steph's got 12 threes.
I
Steph,
just want to know when human instincts kick in and don't nobody else matter. Right? I just want to know at one point of the game, right, you be like, listen, I'd be damned if he touched this motherfucker. I'm going to grab him, listen, he would have shot so many free throws. Because, hey, man, we're going to hold him. We're going to grab him.
We're going to bump him.
Hey, we're going to, listen, man, it would have been he probably would have got to 50.
It's going to hurt.
Boy.
Next morning. It's going to hurt the next morning. You got to bump him.
It would have been hack a curve.
We got to bump
You
him.
know the ego, man. Like a defender really believes he can stop him without the dirty stuff of it.
No, you can't.
Okay.
I know you can't, but that's still
You see what they started doing to Mike, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Had to
When
do
you
that.
can't, hey,
You got to do
pick
that.
yourself up off the ground and go
Yeah.
to the.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, dog. I get it. It's fucking impossible.
elbow bump.
But dog, I'm gonna grab him, hold him. I'm gonna. Listen, you gotta
Get mad.
it's gonna be ugly.
He's gotta get all layups.
He probably will get there.
All layups.
But
I'm picking him
he
up.
would have
all-
shot 35 free throws.
Picking him up at
All
half,
layups.
and he's shooting all layups. I'm staying close on his hip.
do you guys know what Steph Curry is also really good at? Honoring his commitment. Steph Curry's been on Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop, said he was coming, showed up on the show.
and I
But
forgot.
February 27th is now officially Steph Day. Curry has scored at least 45 points on this date 3 times, making him the 3rd player in NBA history to do so on a single calendar day. That's according to ESPN research. So let's take a look back at some of these February 27th highlights. Bam! Started back in 2013 when he dropped 54, 7 dimes, and 3 steals on the Knicks in Madison Square Garden.
there.
You were there for that. That was his first 50-point game.
I witnessed that with these 2 motherfuckers right here. What day was that? February? Yeah, I was there I was there maybe
February 20.
a month.
Oh, wow. February 27, 2013.
Came in the garden and yes.
So second game came in 2017 when Steph dropped 46 on the Thunder, including that go-ahead 37-footer with less than a second remaining in overtime to give the Warriors the win. Let's shift it back to this one. Following the 56-point outburst, the Warriors proceeded to trick off their next game on the road against the Sixers without Jimmy Butler snapping their 5-game winning streak. But they are still 7-2 in their last 9 games. What?
What's the most
They
threes you
They
made
lost
in a
to
game? What's the most threes you
the
made?
Embiid, Philadelphia.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's.
What's the most you
Go
made?
Herford.
No.
What's the most you made?
I think 11.
You made 11 threes in the game?
10 or 11.
Oh, wow.
I thought you for sure made more than that. Think about it. Overtime, one game.
Probably, 8, maybe, I don't know.
Look at the fit. Like I said, Warriors 7-2 their last 9 games. In his last 10 games, Steph is averaging 31.6 assists, 5 rebounds with 49, 41, 91 shooting splits. Like I said, Steph turns 37 this month. How impressive has Steph Curry been at this stage of his career?
It's not so. one of the greatest basketball players we've seen, so it's not surprising that shooting don't leave. Like, that don't go nowhere. That's the last thing that goes, so.
And it's a perfect era for him right now,
Yeah,
too.
can't
They can
touch,
shoot that many.
you can't touch him. He can shoot, and he gets to run around freely. So he's gonna be, and for them to be competing for a playoff spot, they needed him to play this way. So it's good for him, but it's needed.
Yep.
It is very much needed for him to be playing this way. So
Cemetery Larry, I see you over there, arms crossed. Ready to deliver.
More impressive than the other guy.
Who, Kevin Durant?
And I'm going to say this. The last 10 years has been the Steph Curry age.
Nah.
I don't know what y'all been talking about. This ain't nothing new, like you said. Excuse me, 2013, and
Other one, 40.
excuse me, in the Garden.
25.
Come on, man. Championship after championship, and I'm beating who?
Jason
Excuse me, who am I beating?
Jason Tatum.
Who is the guy that can't beat me?
Jason Tatum.
He can't beat me. Yeah, Steph's number 3.
Of what?
Steph's number 3 all time.
Greatest shooters or what?
Player.
Steph is the third greatest player of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Damn.
He better than the other guy.
I don't know who the other guy is for you.
You know who the first 2 dudes are.
Nah, I only know one.
hey, can somebody call? EMS?
Yeah, Steph.
Because this boy has.
Who saved the day in the Olympics?
His boy.
Who saved the day in the
Who
Olympics?
got him there, though?
Who saved the day?
I don't want to disrespect Steph like that, because Steph
Because
is
he's
he is
proven
the
it.
great.
He's actually proven it.
He's one of the
Because
greatest.
you're going to have to minimize it to shooting,
No, you're not.
No,
right?
no.
So if you don't minimize the shooting, you have to
It's
say
impressive.
You have to say he's one of the GOATs.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to minimize it just to shooting,
He is a GOAT.
his
You don't think he's a GOAT?
accomplishments and his style of play, change the game, influence, like everything that comes with the package of.
I don't know if he officially changed the game, because scoring point guards came from like Gill and them
Shooting
era.
from half court, Caitlin Clark.
Gill was.
What did Caitlin Clark do to the game? Tell me this. If Steph didn't do this to the game, what did Caitlin Clark do? Where'd she get it from? All right.
I don't know.
I think
Damian Lillard?
All
everybody.
right. Where's she shooting from? She ain't shooting from there comfortably because she's seen it before Steph Curry.
I don't know. I think Dame was doing it too, though.
It's a good try.
At 37, this is impressive.
It's impressive. That's what I'm saying.
37.
Almost
this is
37.
impressive.
Steph Curry's, imagine
guys
doing
that-
it 4 more years.
The guys are playing very, very great at a
Man.
later age in their career versus, that's the difference between the other generations is, these guys are holding their greatness a lot longer. I mean, obviously because of medicine, they're not drinking as much as previous generations, right? So, they're staying healthy, they got more, medicine to their disposal. So, at 37, I wanted to see like what was Reggie Miller doing at that age, what was Larry Bird doing at that age. So the fact
Larry
that
Bird was
Larry Bird was chilling.
he
was laying on his stomach on the sideline.
so just to see that
Fathering children.
he's 37 doing this still, I mean that's really impressive.
Yes. He's playing against a bunch of dummies, too. A bunch of not high IQ basketball players as well. And they use him, Bron, Katie, they use it to their advantage like they should, right? I'm going to take
Paul?
Chris Paul, I'm going to take advantage of you because I'm smarter than you. I've been doing this longer. And he uses their naiveness and because he's lost a step probably. He's not as fast as he once was, not as quick as he once was, but it still looks that way because he's outsmarting you. He's making, so.
And that's because the league was young, too. They younger, don't know too much. I think back then, there's a lot more veterans, and you doing that, somebody gonna hit you.
Pride.
Like, probably gonna kick in. You're gonna be picking up full court, talking trash.
What year is you talking about? 2016? 2017?
I'm talking about once
What
the
happened in
league start
2016?
going young. once the league start going real young and the two ways and all that start happening, I think it benefit them guys like Steph, LeBron, KD for sure.
Yeah, I ain't saying like Steph, like he still would have got it. He's against us, against anybody, still would have got that shit off. I ain't saying he wouldn't have. That mud, like, from my 15 years, he would have got that shit off because what he does it at a high rate and he's great at it and put himself in a position to be successful, so.
How many 57? I mean, he's 37, right?
I'll be 37 this
Oh, so it's 36.
36.
Because I was going to ask how many 37-year-olds scored 50.
Yeah.
I was about to look at Wilt.
Yeah, but.
See how.
So it's.
Or.
Okay, let me see.
Wouldn't be in. Would it?
Kobe scored 60 his last game. 38.
Is Steph the last player that's still on the same team he was drafted on?
Mm-hmm.
Out of the last guard, out of the old guard.
The what? They're still on the same team?
No.
For him, Giannis. You want to?
Outside of Giannis? Older?
Just Tatum, Brown.
Tatum, Brown.
Tatum, Brown, Giannis, Steph.
Joker.
Nikola.
So Kobe.
Who?
Garland.
Well, he ain't been around that.
But the
Motherfucker
thing
been
that
in the
hurt
league
it,
4 years.
Somebody 10
You
years.
would bring
Somebody
Cleveland.
that been-
Motherfucker been in the league 3.5 years. You just shut up.
So list of players with 50-point games. Hold on.
At 30.
I got it right here, Joe.
Go ahead.
57 or more at
Not-
that age.
Not 57
We
or
got
more.
LeBron and
50
Kobe.
at 37.
50 or 56?
50.
Just 50.
50.
Maybe
Then
easier.
LeBron, Jordan, Jamal Crawford, Kobe.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It's a nice list.
Yeah.
I noticed LeBron was on there too. It's crazy. Rashad, you say top three, so who's 1 and 2? According to Cemetery Larry.
According to me,
Yeah. Steph's 3.
Kobe Mike.
Okay.
He didn't get a chance to do all that because he was hurt. You know, I think after he got hurt, seeing him in that locker room was like he looked miserable, like he was mad, like he wanted to get out there bad, but he couldn't. And he'll rush back, but you know he's older, shit don't move the same. It was sad seeing that. But for these guys, I think, man, I ain't seen that in a minute. For real.
Steph and Curry. Steph and Curry.
LeBron James, MVP.
16 for 25 from the field is, he had that thing.
Yeah, he was.
He had that
Feeling good.
motherfucker on automatic.
Feeling good.
Feeling
And the thing with the
good.
Warriors, they
16 for
they keep
25.
giving it to him though.
Because they got
And
Jimmy.
12 of them was
They got Jimmy and Draymond out there at the same time. He has two dudes willing to give him the
Yeah,
ball
but-
while he just run around.
But it's like even when I was playing, even when Clay had it going, Steph would constantly feed him. If he close to a record, they'll constantly feed him for they to break it. Like the chemistry over there is amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
So we look at the Warriors now, like I said, 7-2 in their last 9 games. Currently 32-28 this season, good for the 7th spot in Adam Silver's Western Conference. Season ended today, they would be facing the number 2 seed, Los Angeles Lakers, in the postseason. Thankfully, the season does not end today.
Bless you.
But what's the Warriors' ceiling with Steph playing like this? Do they have the potential to make a deep playoff run?
Him playing like that?
You're going to burn out.
Who's guarding him?
Who's what?
Who's guarding him?
Nobody.
The center mostly.
And like, is Paolo back?
The center mostly.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ben Carroll, Paolo is back.
But I mean, like when you're on fire, you're on fire.
Yeah, for real.
But, you know, I don't think it can sustain. Like if he has to do this output 4-4 just to get the championship, you got to win 12 games.
Was the expectation for Jimmy to balance the scoring for Steph not to have as much output? Was that the expectation?
Yeah.
But I mean, how many shots did Jimmy take? I mean, the motherfucker got to
Yeah,
go
he
like
didn't
this.
have to.
You ain't even shooting no more.
7
Oh,
shots, he was 1 for 7 in the game.
But how many is he shooting per game anyway? Like, it's not like he's coming in like, I'm going to be a high input guy. So it's like, how does Steph not get the output like that in order for them to win? Like they have to have him play like that to win.
Oh no, he has to average for them.
No, not like that.
I'm about to
Not
say.
56, but like you know what I mean. Like how
Jimmy gonna get at least
he's been
14
playing
shots
lately.
up.
He's
So
been playing.
Jimmy averaging
What is-
11.3 shots per game in his time with the Warriors.
So what is Steph averaging on the season?
For the season, I think it's about 24, but let me double
See,
check.
in order for them to have a shot, he
got to get 27.
It got to be by
Jimmy has to pick up his
Then
production.
Jimmy gonna have to score the same amount.
Yep.
But
In order for them
Really
to
good.
do what you just asked,
Yeah.
Jimmy gonna have to match his production at 24.
Jimmy could take
or Steph
somebody
gonna
out
have
the
to
game.
average 27.
And do we think playoff Jimmy can
could
do
take
that?
somebody out the game.
I'm talking about right now. He got to get that now.
24 a game.
Oh, he got to get to that level right now.
I'm talking about right now. In order for them to stay where they at and to keep
His energy.
and to
Energy.
because it's learned behavior, man.
Defense.
You just can't
We need 24 at night though.
20 both of them.
But they didn't need it when he was playing on Miami.
Jimmy averages 16, 6, and
But
6.
he was the only guy, and it was on the East.
16, 6, and 6 in his 8
ain't
games with
good
the
enough.
Warriors.
They
So
did
they got to
the ball.
get
That ain't
good up
good.
to
They
the
did
So
20.
you
Come
need
on,
more.
that's
You
not
need
good.
way more over here.
That's not good enough.
You know that.
Yeah,
You got
was
DeMar
that?
Levine and all them guys. They down in the bottom.
Wiggins.
You got to
They
give
play
me.
OKC. It's a good match. You don't think so?
Yeah.
They play OKC. You put Jimmy on.
So what's
Shay ain't gonna say
It's a
gonna
good
stop
matchup.
him, but he'll
Wiggins
make it.
was averaging 18 and 5.
But it ain't enough.
He was averaging 18 and 5 with the Warriors.
Jimmy not giving you
in the 43 games he played with Golden.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to step.
Can't give you
up.
13.
Yeah.
Jimmy ain't gonna give you 13.
What did Jimmy averaging since he been there?
16.
16, 6, and 6.
Yeah, we just said
That 5 took it down.
That's
That
like
5
13
took it
a game.
down.
That ain't-
He's still figuring out his fit. I mean, look, you know.
The first 5 games. The first 5 games.
They
I
didn't
thought he
figure
had
out
like
that
20.
extension. They didn't figure it. They ain't trying to figure that out, did they?
Yeah, that's
I ain't trying to figure shit out. When
So
you
if
figure it out,
fits, the bucket's got to hit.
I thought he had like 20 the first 5 games or something like
okay,
that.
but he only averaging 16, Nick.
Because that 5-point game. Come on, man.
That's a couple
Couple.
one 5-point game ain't gonna do that.
And you know that. And you know
If
it
you
only
got
moved.
20
It only
and
moved
you had
11.
5, that's
One 5-point game ain't gonna make
So,
you drop
yeah, he's got
16.
a 5-point and a 6-point game in his time with the Warriors.
That's it. What's the other ones, though?
So we'll go top to bottom. 25 against the Bulls, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 6, and 5.
Yeah, them last 2 games. Yeah, I said one game ain't gonna do it.
But 2, yeah.
Them 2, then you put another one
Get
on
mad
that
like,
motherfucker.
motherfucker. Hold on,
hey,
y'all.
you gonna have to come out and score 30.
For sure, to get back.
Right.
To make us look at you.
Start seeing that point.
gotta-
You just
you
drop
gotta-
like, hold on.
Shit.
That's
What?
a big drop, right?
That's a
there.
big drop.
Consecutive? Oh, shit.
Yeah. 6'5".
6'5",
Yeah,
2?
I need 25, 30.
Come on, man.
2,
Gotta
3
make
games
some more,
straight.
so
You can't give me 10.
You can't give me 10.
Can't give me 10, bro.
Give me, oh yeah, it's going.
That's what I'm saying.
Thing gonna stay where it's at.
But
Man, you gotta at least get double. You can't get those 5. You
But
gotta
do
at
y'all
least get
think
double
Jimmy's
digits.
capable of
that?
Double digits.
Bro, I just gave you extended money, bro. No 5s ever.
I'm very
That's
capable,
taking a whole
whether he
point
does or
off.
not.
That's taking a whole.
Yeah,
not
he's
even
very
trying to get
capable
there.
of doing that, but
You
is
gotta
he
try
gonna
to
go
get
out
10. I don't
and
care if he got it
himself,
going or
but
something.
2
Get
buckets
the,
a quarter.
the way they need in
Get
order
the
for him
double
to be.
digits for it. It won't go all the way down.
You Jimmy, you get to the line anyway.
So, Gil, you agree they needs to like match in order for them
No, in fact,
to,
he has to
be,
average at least 20 something.
yeah, for them
Yeah,
to
actually compete. Yeah.
right?
So we asked the chat, does Steph deserve a spot in the GOAT convo? 57% of the chat says yes. And we also asked the chat, what is the Warriors' ceiling this season? 35% think they can win a playoff series. 30% think they can make a deep playoff run. 22% said first round exit. And 13% said win a championship.
There's only,
Playing or regular,
there's only
not
there's
different.
only technically there's only a few people in the GOAT debate. Like you got to understand what a debate is. If there's a number 1, whoever number 2 is, unless he's an active player, he's not part of the GOAT debate.
Okay.
Because he has nothing else to gain. So if he didn't overtake the person, then he's actually out of the conversation. So there's only 3 people that's actually still in the running for a debate. It'd be LeBron, it'd be Steph, it'd be KD,
Come on, man.
it'd be
the dope.
Giannis, it'd be Jokic. Like they're active, right? So
think the
because
GOAT-
they're active, they're
wait,
actually
wait.
still chasing something. Once you're retired, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do, you can't be part of a debate no more, because there's nothing you can do to actually surpass the person, right? So if I did my time at, let's say, 1 minute, right, and you did it at 1-on-1, we're not competing anymore. It's just whoever's still running a race. That's
They
actually how it's supposed
They
to
have
be.
a chance to catch.
They still have a chance.
Yeah, they still got a chance to catch.
So, like, in theory, that's how it's supposed to work.
So, I saw something the other day. Somebody posted about like just the accolades Michael Jordan accomplished, and they talk about the injury season that he played. It was this and that. It like actually only played like 11 full seasons with the Bulls. So look at the numbers in those seasons. Like I was like, yo, man. Like this man was out here
during your favorite era of the '80s,
destroying
10 scoring titles.
Big man.
See, that's it. If you take away the 15 years,
if
you take away the 2 Wizard years, like you take away the year he came back halfway through the season, you take it back the hurt year. He led the league in scoring.
For sure, he was
in 10 years. The other year was 28, and he was a rookie.
So, Simon Taylor, I see you gripping the championship.
If you really think about it, that shit at the end don't really.
It's killing David Roberts.
The beginning,
Shaq.
listen, dog.
What's the Mount Rushmore?
Of who?
That's Mount Rushmore is the top 4 of ever.
Top 4?
The GOATs.
The top
No,
4
top
basketball?
4.
The top 4, right?
Mount Rushmore is just top 4.
So they got 4 people on it, right?
The top 4 GOATs.
Well, I'm saying, so Mount Rushmore is 4 people on the thing, right? 4 heads on the mountain,
What does that for mean, though?
So
4 me, it's just 4. Just
you put like you can debate who's the GOATs out of them 4.
no, just who
your top 4.
deserved like if we was building the motherfucking the thing,
4
the mountain.
statues. Who you putting up there?
You
Top
got
4.
people out there with the harness on. They able to chisel
These
the
are the
motherfucker,
greatest
right?
Greatest.
So who are we
players
putting on?
to ever play
Who are
the
we
game.
putting on there?
These are the forefathers of the game for whoever's picking. This has always been the
Oh, it has to.
But
Well,
they just, when you don't want to pick one person to be a GOAT, you have to pick somebody to be a part of the 4.
well, if we're
that's
doing it
why.
that way,
That's
then
not accurate.
but if we're doing it that way, then Wilt Chamberlain's head is definitely going on there.
And Bill Russell's head is
I have
there.
a question. So I have a question.
Forefathers.
Have we ever considered
Bob Cousy.
Karl Malone as one of the GOATs?
Probably when he was playing, he was probably considered. back
I'm
then.
not saying that. I'm saying after. Have we ever considered
never
him
been in the conversation.
Top 3?
Power forwards, yes.
No, just all time.
No.
All time. I don't know.
No.
Was it?
Not in my
Steve.
conversation that I've ever
I'm
had.
talking about in our conversations.
No.
In our conversations.
Widely considered the greatest power forward before.
No,
Tim
was he
Duncan's
ever
career.
considered
The greatest
part of the
one of
GOAT debate?
GOAT level has not been in those
And,
discussions.
amongst us, though. Amongst
No.
us. Fuck outside.
Amongst people who play.
Right.
No.
All right. What about Kareem?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where would he lay inside of our conversations?
you don't want to put them there, but you,
In the scope
back
of
of your mind,
basketball?
you put
In
them
what?
there.
In
Put 'em
what?
where?
In what exactly?
In your top, in your GOAT, in your GOAT
There's-
conversation.
I don't
Your
have-
top 4. Your top
He's
4.
retired, so he can't.
So he's not in your top 4.
in GOAT debate or
Karl
top
Malone,
4.
Karl Malone and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, top 4. Are they in your top 4?
Top 4 ever.
Kareem, you can put them in there, yeah.
Top 4 ever. Kareem is top
For
4
sure.
ever. Yes.
Yeah.
Kareem.
Top 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
No
well.
Malone, but Kareem.
Yeah.
No Karl Malone for me.
All right, Karl Malone was number 2 all time
That doesn't matter.
That's in
In
just
points,
one
right?
category. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
for
Never won.
for X amount, right?
It don't matter.
Never won.
Kareem as well, X amount, right?
But
Used to
He's number 1.
previous title holder before LeBron.
LeBron is number 1 now.
Yeah.
Right?
Understand.
That's just-
Jordan was number 3, right, for a long time. Couldn't catch Karl. Everybody looked at this metric of the scoring leader
yeah.
being the metric,
No, that
Right.
was never. That wasn't
Perceivably.
actually- That wasn't no metric.
perceivably.
For who?
No, that's for who?
for
who?
all time points.
But who put that metric in?
When Jordan was chasing it, and then when Kobe was chasing it,
Mike was considered, he
was
wasn't.
considered a GOAT.
regardless of what you're saying.
No, he had
Let me
18,000
continue-
points. He was
let me
considered
continue,
a
'cause I
GOAT
let
at
y'all cook.
18,000
I let y'all
points.
cook.
Go
I
ahead.
did let y'all cook.
What I'm saying is,
I just said
then
and I
B,
listened.
He had
and then
when
now
he
when
had
I want to talk,
18,000 points,
y'all wanna
he was
interrupt.
crowned the GOAT. So just understand, at 18,000 points,
I think-
he was crowned the GOAT. He won 1 championship, going on to his 2. He was the GOAT with those stats.
He was
So the
crowned-
point didn't.
So-
huh?
He was crowned to go
Yeah.
from the start
So
before
Michael
18.
Jordan with the 6 championships, Kareem with 6 championships, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
Right. Kareem all-time leading scorer, Jordan 3rd. Jordan's the GOAT somehow. How?
Luka.
Kareem got more All-Stars. Kareem got more All-NBAs. Kareem got a lot more everything when it comes down to the whole conversation, statistically, accomplishment-wise, and championships.
You
But we don't make that comparison.
You just asked
No,
me
we
if he was in
put him in
mine.
there.
I told you.
I
yeah.
think we
But we
put him
don't
in
make
there.
that comparison at all, right? And then
Scoring
you look at
titles.
Karl
Nobody ever
Malone. You
asked
look
me.
at Karl Malone to be the guy that was second in points, or to not even be considered the top
He didn't
power
win.
forward all time,
He didn't win.
or not even the top 5 all time.
He didn't win.
But then we got one guy surpasses everybody, and he's supposed to be just the best of all time. And he has less championships than all of the other guys.
Who?
Kareem and Jordan.
Yeah, so my top.
Kareem
And Kobe.
was number 1.
So how does you jump
Okay, so
if it's just because of points?
And then Michael,
It wasn't because of
just
points.
What was it because of?
Domination.
Domination?
Yes,
And what,
Kareem
this
was
era?
dominant. No,
No, I'm
Kareem,
talking about.
like we're going. So we're talking about of all time.
So
Kareem was the number-
Kareem was the number one dominant player before Michael Jordan surpassed him.
I'm
so
saying
Kareem was number 1. Kareem was number
was
1
one.
the whole he was number 1.
Oh, I thought there wasn't no number.
And then Jordan
Jordan.
and then Jordan
I
surprised
thought you
him.
said there was nobody knew, and then
No.
Jordan just happened to
You're
become.
not asking-
No, Kareem.
Are you asking-
Anybody ever asked? So Kareem was the most dominant player, singular player after Wilt.
Oh, so Wilt was
Right.
number 1.
Well, technically they had Bill Russell as number 1.
But still, because that was team success, right?
I mean, you can go and look.
Bill Russell was in the conversation because of team success, right? If they looked at the rings he had, he was in the conversation because of team success.
What about Magic?
Individual domination, you have to go with Wilt Chamberlain, right? Then comes Kareem.
Magic,
What is
Kareem,
individual
Magic, and Bird.
What about
domination
Magic?
entail?
What-
Entail that to me statistically or
He
something.
had 38,000 points.
You
Yeah,
say
he got
He averaged
Wilt?
50 points per game for his
Wilt first,
Wilt didn't have 38,000.
but he was the most dominant basketball
But
player.
I'm saying, what is the metric for that? What's the metric
Could
for
nobody-
the most dominant? What's that metric?
Your individual accolades.
What you mean?
That wouldn't make Wilt the most. It would make Kareem the most.
I've been.
After,
But
Kareem first,
he's-
Wilt first.
Wilt is first.
Wilt
then
first.
Kareem surpassed him
Wilt was in the NBA before Kareem, yes or no?
Yeah.
a long time
Okay.
before.
Right?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm asking, yes or no? Wilt
You're saying he's the most dominant before Kareem.
Yeah.
was there
so,
first.
Wilt was in front.
Scored 100 points.
But
Yeah.
just
Okay, so
totality,
after-
season average,
That's what
shit
I'm
like
saying.
that. Like,
Average.
So after
27
Kareem got
rebounds.
there,
then Kareem,
Kareem is now the most dominant ever. Correct?
and then
Kareem.
Correct?
When he ends,
Are we correct?
When he ends his
Yeah.
career in '88.
Right, and he's the most dominant ever.
89,
Why?
because he's done production.
Production, points,
Just
championships,
production.
all
MVPs,
NBAs,
Production, all of it.
everything.
All of it, production.
He's the greatest
Overall
of all
production.
time.
So we-
Since what year? When did DeCap retire?
So we're gonna put
1989.
all of it.
1989.
So we don't have to keep going, but we're gonna put everything that we talking about with everybody that comes, we're gonna put in the fucking ball. We know championships, MVPs, defensive player, everything is in what we're talking about.
Signature
for
move.
great.
Think-
No, fuck signature. We ain't
that's-
talking about
has
no
no
fucking
metric.
signature move.
Think
Talking
all
about signature
individual accolades
Right.
first.
Individual shit
and
that
then
they
your
accomplished.
championship
You
is
put it in there with it.
Michael
Put it in there with it, right?
Okay, the real answer is this.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest of all
I
time.
don't know, man.
Okay,
Michael
that's-
Jordan looked nice.
That-
Hold on.
That's-
You asked me. Yes. Okay. cool.
Technically, I've said that 100 times. I said the person who actually got screwed, whenever y'all talk about
Yeah.
GOAT debates,
People
and y'all
don't believe-
used rings as a measuring stick to hold everybody back, like, nah, he got 6. When he got the crown over Kareem, he didn't have none of those. He only had one ring, a few MVPs, and they took the crown. They took a crown and said, "You are the greatest ever." While Kareem had this accolade of what's the name. So now
Who is they?
people complain and talk about you can't be the GOAT unless you have 3 MVPs. Like, wait a minute. The person who has it, he didn't even have it when he got the crown. He only had 1 MVP at the time. He only had 18,000 points. He only had 1 finals MVP when he was named the GOAT. So to open up the conversation, it has to start when he got it. You can't just wait till he finished his career and then say, well, you can't be in this GOAT debate unless you have 4 finals, 4 MVPs, 4 championships. Like, no, because he didn't have it when he got it.
Do impact count?
No, you can't measure impact. That's
Like shoes and all that? Yeah,
Cultural relevance.
it's your
But that-
it's
If
your
you do,
pure
then that's cheating.
accolade.
Like you can't. That's cheating.
It's a
How?
pure. It's
They
pure
sold fucking
I hear
Kareem.
you.
They sold Kareems. They sold Magic.
I hear you, yes.
Your body.
I hear you, but we're just talking about on the floor. I hear you,
floor.
yes, but we're just talking about on the floor.
It's the floor.
Right, we're talking about
That's
between that 94-50.
So
If you sell
That made
So you're
him
saying all
though.
accomplishments.
That made him the.
So we
go-
just saying
go.
accomplishments, right?
That made him the
Basketball
go.
accomplishments.
Jordan.
Points,
got to go to
All right.
90. though.
like all.
Thank
so
you,
listen,
because he
Hold on,
was
I got
we
it.
haven't-
his
I got
all
it.
that flying
real-
shit was
I
cool
got
and
it.
everything
Right
everybody
here.
did.
If we
I got
don't
it right
listen,
here.
hold on, if we don't listen
what
to
do you
the
have,
masses,
Cemetery
and
Larry?
I got you. If we don't, I'm gonna let you. If we don't listen to the masses and we have a real basketball, honest about the history of the game, no bias, no
People
bullshit.
don't like to put
right?
cream in it because
They-
it's in the back of their mind.
But if we really do it,
yeah.
it's only he has to be.
He's in. He
I'm
got
saying,
to be.
like,
He's
that's
been
just-
two the whole
that's what
time.
it is.
Like
So
he
that's-
was two.
He was one. Then Mike.
He was one. Then Mike.
but
Then
the
Mike.
big-
They gave it to
everybody
Mike
metric.
prematurely.
The big
Let's
man
just
is
say
not
like
like
that.
What you
a
got?
sexy position though.
What I'm
That's
saying
all.
is it was Kareem. They gave Mike the crown prematurely.
because
His career ended,
It's a-
and then it makes sense now. But when he got it,
So
he
what
got
you
it too early compared to his stats and Kareem's stats.
Mr. Cemetery
But if you
Larry.
go and look at the accolades, yes.
It's because it's a prettier.
Go ahead, Shad. What you got
It's
for us?
just his accolades. Though. He has 10 fucking scoring titles.
It don't
There's-
matter.
It,
It still don't pass Kareem.
it do.
Oh my God.
Let's try it like this. What is the most important award in the NBA? When we're talking about you as a player, MVP, correct? MVP is the Don Dada. Okay, that's one. How many points you want to put on that? You want to put 10? We're going to say that's 10. Now, what's the opposite of that? Defensive Player of the Year. That's on the defensive side, that's the MVP. We can give that 9, right? Scoring title, 8. And then you go like that, and then you count it up, and then see how many points people account for.
Mr. Cemetery Larry, you have the phone out. What would you like to offer to this discussion? Okay, I see.
Wipe his nose.
Wipe your nose.
Wipe his nose.
You all right?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah.
6 championships apiece. Kareem, 6 MVPs. Jordan, 5.
Wipe it.
Scoring titles, 2. Jordan, 10. Kareem, 38,000. Jordan, 32.
That's not it. Just accolades.
Scoring average, Kareem, 24-6.
That's not an
Jordan,
accolade.
30.
That's not an accolade.
NBA All-Star selections, 19. Jordan, 14. NBA All-NBA team selections, Kareem, 15. Jordan, 11.
Kareem played longer, though.
Defensive recognition, Kareem 11, all defensive, Jordan 14. Finals MVP, Kareem 2, Jordan 6. Longevity, 20 years, Jordan 15. Conclusion. If we're to focus purely on longevity, total career stats, consistent dominance, Kareem may have the slight edge because of his sustained excellence over 2 decades and his ability to excel in both scoring and defense. Both players are legends, and the answer is ultimately depend on your aspect of basketball greatness you value more. Longevity, statistical dominance, or peak performance and final success for Jordan. If we prioritize peak performance and offensive dominance and ability to deliver championships and finals, Jordan might be considered the greater player, given his 6-0 record in the finals and 10 scoring titles.
Okay, that has no accolade about what your record is. It's just, okay. MVP is that's first. What does he have? So MVPs, what does Mike have? 5? Kareem has 6, okay? Defensive Player of the Year, how many does Kareem have?
Man, what are you saying?
How many Kareem does? He has none? Jordan has 1. Okay. Third was scoring titles. Kareem has 2, Jordan has 10. Okay, so how many of the 2 and 3 surpass that 1 MVP has? All right, next, first team All-NBA. Kareem has 7, Jordan has 10. Right? That's the 4th category. 5th category.
All NBAs he had? Yeah.
You said
Seven.
total.
First team is
You
next.
said total.
First team.
He's giving you by team.
I'm giving your first team.
Trying to wiggle out of this.
Don't all NBA count though? Like it don't have to
But
be
first, second, third
First
team.
team is
Trying to
you're the
wiggle
top
out of
5. So first team is the next category. The next category, 5th, is first team all defense.
But how many in all do they have together though? Like second team, third team.
Kareem.
Do you count that? There's a list. There's an actual list on how they do this. It's not just random, and it's not all of it together. So if you have 10 first teams, right, and you have 10 all NBAs, I have 10 third teams all NBA. We're not on the same level. We're not even in the same building.
But if you got-
you are
that's called
if you got
moving
seven,
the
you
you are
goalpost.
in a building
That's
by
called
yourself
moving the
with your
goalpost.
10.
How many
That's
do
called
Jordan got
moving the
all
goalpost.
together though? That's what I'm saying.
What score?
Scoring
all
time.
NBAs.
All NBAs, he has 11. So 10 of them was first team, right? So that's the next category. Then first team defense, that's the
And
next
Kareem
category.
has 7 of them,
7 first team.
but he got 14 overall.
Yes.
7 first
Some
team.
of those is going to be second or
What did
third
he say?
team.
He said Kareem had what?
He got
says-
14. He
It
got.
says first team. How many first team?
First team what?
All NBAs.
Kareem had 15.
First team.
10 first team. Jordan 10 first team.
I think he won that one.
This goes.
And then he had 5 second team.
So let's
Kareem had 5 second team.
I think
Jordan
he
had 1
won that
second
one.
team.
Hey, let's put a pin in this right now because our next topic is going to deal with a
And
little
then
bit
how
of this
many
as well.
first team all defense?
So we
5
got-
first teams and 6 second teams.
And how many
had
Jordan?
9 first
How many
teams,
Jordan?
5 second.
Where's that again? Jordan had what?
9 first teams,
Okay.
5 second teams.
And then category 6 will be all-star MVP.
No, it ain't no category at all.
That is a category.
No, it's
not on your little computer, but in their voting.
So
it's an
we-
individual award. No, I'm sorry, not in the I'm sorry, in Chat GPT.
So we would count All-Star MVP
Yeah, All-Star-
over
Not on
the
my little
point?
broke ass
No,
little computer.
All-Star MVP.
You broke ass nigga.
Then it goes.
Get your fucking money up,
about
nigga. Get a calculator like mine.
Think about what I'm saying. All-Star
Fuck.
MVP is a
Underdog.
Put it on the wall.
No, amongst the top. So that's in front of actual making the All-Star. So it goes All-Star MVP, and then it goes second team All NBA. Right? Because
Okay.
that's top 10. Remember, the NBA All-Star game is top 24. So top 10 is in front of All-Star. Then you got Finals MVP. Final MVP is ranked higher than the championship.
So you said All-Star is over second team, all second team?
No, second team is before All-Star.
Oh, I was about to say, okay.
All right. Well, let's keep this thing.
Before All NBA.
Let's keep this thing.
There's a ranking. It's a ranking.
So the points don't count. If I got all the points.
All the points I count at some point.
38,000
But I'm just saying, you're getting
38,000 to
you're getting
32,000.
ranked off of the accolades you get, and then everything else trickle in. So there's a points there. You get a certain amount of points on, let's say, runner up to MVP.
The other guy
You know what I mean?
played 20 years.
You got to get points for everything, and
But-
that's what people don't understand.
So what would you say with LeBron, since he got the scoring
He
record?
should
Do that
retire.
count?
That's
got nothing to do with me.
later. Those are not. It's an award first.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We got, speaking of LeBron, we're going to talk about him in a second, but thanks to Mando for sponsoring today's podcast. Ever get nervous before a date? You probably want to get your fit right and get a fret cut for the occasion. You want to know what else you need? Deodorant. So you can keep cool under the pressure. Mando is a whole body deodorant that is safe to use anywhere on your body. It has been clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. Choose from a variety of fresh scents like bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fuji, or Pro Sport. Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. Comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code GIL at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support Gil's Arena and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Shout out Mando.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
So that's man body splash. Like that's like the stripper spray.
Yeah, you can spray it on your nuts.
But here you go.
Take a quick whole
Last after
bath.
72 hours.
Take a quick whole bath. And
You can
spray
take a
it.
deodorant shower, as you know, for hoopers back in the day.
I'm gonna put it on random spots like the kneecap.
Your kneecaps will be smelling fresh. All right, well, let's shift things over. Lakers were dominant in February, going 8-0 against teams above 500. with the addition of new face of the franchise, Luka Doncic, and 40-year-old LeBron James playing at an all-NBA level on both sides of the ball. LeBron regarded by many as the face of the league and has been so for over a decade. So after the Lakers beat the Wolves Thursday night, LeBron was asked about Anthony Edwards' comments saying he didn't want to be the face of the league and had this to say.
Why do you want to be the face of the league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody? You have that responsibility. It's just weird. It's weird energy from the people that I don't know, but. Channing, he said it. He said it perfectly. He couldn't have said it no better. But Ant said he don't want it. Obviously I didn't ask for it. But I knew there was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career. Not only in Ohio when I started there, but all over America and all over the world when I traveled all over the world. So. I've always taken that seriously and understood from the beginning what being a professional was all about and being a role model was all about. So try to hold that with the utmost respect and honor. And but I feel I understand. I completely understand. This is weird energy when it comes to that.
So LeBron also took to Twitter to discuss the matter in a series of tweets Friday afternoon before the Lakers took on the Clippers in the second night of a back-to-back. Here's what he said in those tweets. Said exactly, made my point, but anyways, happy this convo has started. It ain't about the face of the game and it ain't about one person or one show. It's about the culture of basketball, the most beautiful game in the world. Our game has never been better. Incredible young stars from all over the world and some older ones. Steph Curry should be all we are talking about today. Let's discuss how great OKC and the Cavs have been this season with two completely different styles and break down why and how they have. Of course, if players don't perform, we need to discuss that too and break that down. Even that can be discussed in a way that's not to bring finality to that player's game, but to leave room to see how that player responds, and let's watch the journey of that player. This ain't about me either. At this point, I don't really care what's said about me. It's always something. This is about the impact the negativity is having on our beautiful game and our fans. I know I speak for a lot of players, and more importantly, a hell of a lot of great fans that truly love and celebrate this sport around the world. #MindTheGame. After the Lakers beat the Clippers Friday with LeBron extending his active streak of most consecutive 25-point games by a player 40 years or older to 6, Bron pulled up the Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt, had this response when asked what matters to him about the game.
What matters to me when it comes to my generation and the younger generation that's in our league now is that, we play it for the love of the game. We're not out here cheating the game. We putting the grind in. We putting the time in. We've always, gave up and gave props to the generation that came before us. Always bigged them up because we know without them it would not have been us. And we're just trying to carry on tradition. My generation, me, Steph, KD, Russ, James, Kawhi, the rest of our crew, and then we got the younger generation that's doing their thing as well. So, we love what we do, and it's a responsibility for all of us to continue to press the game, push the game in a positive factor for all our fans all over America and all over the world, because it's the best, most beautiful game in the world. When you watch basketball, you're basically listening to music. You listen to jazz music, R&B music, rap music, hard, heavy metal music, everything essential with that. So, it's a beautiful game. We're all in a position to play this game, and we're here for a reason, but, we don't never take it for granted. So I hope everybody see that when we hit the floor.
Shout out to Scott Van Pelt, one of my favorite anchors. LeBron spitting or tripping with his comments on the face of the league and role media has in tearing down the game.
Spitting?
Why do you feel like he's spitting, Kenyon?
Yeah, because negativity sells. Like, it's what people want to tune into. Like, they don't want a bunch of success stories. That's just what it is, unfortunately. Certain guys have made names off the backs of being negative about him in particular. So I get it. There's a lot of unwarranted expectations when you are that. You're not allowed to be human. You're not allowed to make mistakes. People expect perfection when it's 6 and 1/2 dozen other, in my opinion. Like, you wouldn't to be that means you're doing what you're here to do, right? He's in the position to be that, and to have your privacy, to have your life not being in a microscope would be a blessing as well. But I mean, you did something really, really good when you are the face of this NBA. So you got to look at it with that, and I think he's done that to his point he was making. So yeah, but I get him, and for someone not to want it in this day and age of media, shit, I get it. Social media at that, I totally understand where Anthony was coming from.
So, good, you touched on it a little bit last week when you made an appearance on the other show.
I got no opinion.
No opinion?
Man.
On you.
I don't want y'all to talk to me. I don't want to be the face of the league. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. I'm the face of the league. What type of shit is this, man? Look, please don't talk. I don't want to be the face of the league if you're going to talk about me. Like, this is soft, man. It's the reason you're the face of the league. Shit. You got to take everything, the good, the bad, everything. Like, it's the reason why you're the face of the league. Fuck.
Mr. Cemetery Larry, you have your hand raised. As you know, you can jump in at any point here on Gil's Arena. We open to all discussion and debate. Opinions from all.
Somebody has a tattoo on their back that says the chosen one.
Very nice tattoo.
Fuck.
Looks particularly painful.
Somebody's wearing the number 23.
Has also worn 6 at times in their career.
Someone said they were trying to make the other number 23 disappear. Ain't that supposed to be pressure to come with that? If we deem that thing to be the greatest thing we've ever seen, don't there deserve to be some type of protection for that? Shouldn't there be security for that? Right? Is that somebody coming for that? We need to protect that as hard as more as we can, right? So the people who look at it, we like, you gotta do more than that.
Say that again?
You gotta do more than that.
I was gonna ask him.
No, you said.
Gotta do more than that.
No, I'm just saying you're protecting. What is you protecting?
No, I mean, it's a lot because the Mind the Game podcast did everything that he's saying he want us to do.
A great podcast.
He want us to ask questions. He want us to be media the way he want us to be media.
No, I'm just saying. You said
right.
If somebody's trying to go for that, you have to protect it.
Huh?
He's saying the same thing.
He said we should be doing these things. We should be analyzing the game like this and like that and like this and like that and like this and like that and.
He's saying the same thing KD was
saying. I said KD said.
He said the same thing KD said. He just put it in the way with the media. KD was talking about the fans.
Okay, so let's talk
He's
about
talking about the media.
Let's talk about who talks good about him.
Right. It doesn't.
Nick Wright, Kendrick Perkins, Tom Haberstraw, Shannon Sharp, Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Gilly the Kid, Chris Broussard, Colin Coward.
Gilbert Arenas.
It's a lot of people that talk good. Gilbert Arenas. Talk good about him.
Josiah Johnson.
Josiah.
Merely a host, Kenyon, not.
There's a lot of guys that talk good about him.
Now.
That are in national media.
Now.
National media.
That's now.
Right? So what other influence outside of national media could be getting like really under your skin to the point where you're saying fans are saying you can't blame it on the fans when the players have a perspective too.
But do you have the list of people that talk negatively about them?
Yes, I'll go ask.
In the national media?
Do you have one?
In the national media?
Just period.
Can you name him?
You don't think he should have challenged
Skip Bayless.
But even Skip Bayless.
Stephen A. to an extent.
So when you say talk
Will
positive
Bond.
about LeBron,
Hey,
right?
man, it's what
Hold on, let me
comes
ask you-
with
so you
the
say they speak-
territory.
So you say they speak positive about him, right?
Oh yeah.
So they speak positive about him, right?
Oh yeah, we got
We
videos
all
and
do.
all that.
I don't need videos. So what? So they never have said any. They never critiqued his play. They never have said anything other than
Once a Glazer, always a Glazer.
so. Does he not play the game of basketball very well?
Yes, he
Yeah.
Very good basketball player.
They're in the face of the league.
I'm just asking about that part of it. So, and if people choose to take a different approach than you do, doesn't make it wrong.
It doesn't make my approach wrong either.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Right? I didn't say that. I said a different approach than you do. Right? Not saying they're right, not saying you're right, not saying you're wrong, not saying they're wrong. They just take a different approach to the way that they want to speak about the guy, about the job that he's doing and has done.
Are they getting paid to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So they're getting paid to sway their perspective?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is how they feel about the person.
Whenever people feel like the truth resonates with them, with the opposition saying something opposite and it resonates with them more than the other side, there has to always be an opposition because it ain't always gonna feel right seeing something done like this. And it's like it don't feel right. Is there an alternative to pick?
See,
I got an alternative to pick? Man, this feels a little bit different.
Yeah.
This feels a little bit like home to me. I like how it feels over here.
And that's fine.
But then it's like, you're not allowed to be over there.
You're entitled to that.
You're not allowed to be over there.
But you're entitled. But you're entitled to that.
It don't sound like it.
Because if it's the same thing,
it sounds like I'm hating.
No, but however somebody want to classify it,
can't be classified. My truth is my truth. It can't be classified as nothing else.
I was about to say that, right? It doesn't matter what somebody else classifies it as, right? It's the way you feel about this said person or this said situation or this said team or this said whatever it is, right? This is how you feel. You're entitled to that, right?
Everybody is.
And everybody's entitled to the way they feel about anything, man. Whether it's good or bad.
What do we get paid to do?
But the problem is nowadays, everybody has access. Everybody has something to fucking say, right? Before, everybody had something to say in the barbershop. Right? You can only reach certain people.
I feel like since he been critiqued for the longest, people done talk crazy about it from the start. I think he should have said something positive towards Anthony Edwards, keep going. Because
it's a challenge.
It's gonna be a challenge.
We want the truth. We want him.
Challenge,
we want him to be. We want him to be authentic,
it's gonna
right?
Be bad shit.
But we want him to be authentic, right?
Talk down, but.
But we want
what
him to be
Jordan commercial
right?
say? The Jordan commercial said, man.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the Jordan commercial say? It's my fault. Maybe it's my fault.
Gil on the phone right now?
It has.
Gil, who are you on the phone with?
Yeah. My account. The check clear?
Oh, clutch check.
Clutch check. Oh. It clear? Got it. Okay.
Gil's clutch check is officially clear. Okay.
I wasn't going to talk about him until my check goddamn cleared, and it's cleared from the accountant. Okay. Yeah, so you said exactly the problem. You said it. You said if there's a statue up there, which is Michael Jordan, and someone, 23, and he says he wants to go get it, you said exactly the problem. Everyone decides to guard it. Now, let's try it like this. If you scored, if you took 100 shots, made all 100, and then Kenyon second, right? You're perfect. Kenyon second. Kenyon starts off 60 straight, right? Then he misses one. This becomes the problem. Oh, you's a sorry motherfucker. You can't be the GOAT, you bitch ass nigga. That's why you missed one. You didn't go 100 for 100. You 60 for 61. But then you missed another. Oh, he missed back to back. The God never missed back to back. He's not. You finished with 98. Look what they did to second place. Why? Second place, 98%. This is how they treated it. If Michael Jordan is the GOAT and someone's coming trying to get it, the problem is you're breaking it down in real time. You're scarring, you're slashing this person. So LeBron spent 22 years being whipped trying to chase this, right? So when Anthony Edwards is saying, I don't want to be the face, the perfect guy to give him advice is who? The person who actually went for it.
And he told him not to do it.
And he's like, yeah, brother, you don't want this problem.
Live your life.
Wow.
Live your life.
So
Live your life.
we
Live
go
your
back to
life.
300, right? You remember the movie 300?
your life.
A great movie. It's been circulating on TV lately.
Live your life.
The movie 300. He sent his kid out to the wilderness.
No, it's not take it.
Right? He said you gotta go bring the
the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
You're not being considered. Can I ask you something? Can you name?
They all of them. Kobe took it.
Rashad, can you name your top 10? Ever?
Nah, man.
Nah,
man,
No, I
my
want you
hair hurt,
LeBron's
man.
the GOAT.
No, I want him to
Come
name
on
his
now.
top 10. Just name your top. Just name your top 10. Can you go from 4? We know right now, Kobe, Jordan,
Steph.
But
Steph.
it came with
Hold on.
Kobe too.
We know your top 3.
Kobe's number 1 for him. Jordan,
But
then Steph. Now, can we go after that?
he got LeBron in there.
Is LeBron in your top 10?
He bullshit. But do you think if LeBron?
I just want him to answer.
He ain't gonna answer. You know.
Is LeBron in your top 10?
You know.
Because obviously, if you made a point to put Steph Curry at 3,
Yeah, that's-
most likely you had LeBron at 3, right? So that means LeBron now is 4, right?
Rashad going into the back.
I just want to know. I mean, like, it's how
Now
do
he's
you,
not
how do you
going in.
stand on points, but you can't just come out with a clear answer?
All right. You think it'll be any debate if LeBron would have won, 6 or 7 championships?
That's hypothetical.
Hypothetical. I don't think it would be no
It
debate.
doesn't matter. You've
You
whipped,
think it's a good look
you've
to
whipped him.
give a young kid advice by saying,
Don't do it.
run away from the
Yeah.
challenge?
No, he can go play basketball.
He didn't say run away. He said, I understand why he would feel that way.
Same thing
That's
he
that-
did
yeah.
when he went to Miami.
There's no.
He wouldn't go in.
What he's saying is listen, there's this entity up here that's untouchable, and anybody who tries to touch it, they're
Just
gonna fuck
because
you
I
up.
came up short don't mean you will. At 98, I'm going to be 99.
But you can't be 100.
I don't need to be 100. I'm not 98.
And look
Yeah, I'm one more than you. So
What
don't
more-
tell me not to go for it because you don't want nobody to be 99. It's a slot right there, wide open. Go get 99 because he's stuck at 98. He can't get there. Somebody can get to 99. Don't let them tell you you can't.
And then what?
You can. Jason Tatum, go get it. It's wide open, young fella. 99, go get it.
And then what
Don't
happened?
let them tell y'all not to go get it. We challenge y'all for a reason. We want to see y'all do better. That's it. It's called tough love. It's called big brother shit. I wish I could play with all y'all. I'll show you what the tough love is because you're going to get better. I promise you that.
Okay, so where's
Promise you that.
Celtics number 1 option,
So
Jason.
where's LeBron James in your top 10?
I don't know who.
LeBron James, where's he at in your top 10?
That dude also. This dude. This dude, as we referred to earlier in.
But I think
So
you
you
should
can-
challenge. You got.
You can do all the talking about him, but you can't say where he ranks in your list.
I'm a hater.
It don't matter. Where does he rank in your list?
Okay.
But where does he rank in your in your actual list?
If that's what you want to classify it as, bro, the man asked you a question.
You were a builder.
I heard the question. I don't have an answer.
You abstain from answering that
I
particular.
don't have an answer. Right now.
Don't have an answer.
Maybe next week.
So,
Okay.
But you don't think he could have said it comes with bullshit? You gonna get whipped, but
Yeah, you can tell him all that.
like you tell him all that.
I just want to.
That's what he said.
I just want to know what in
Just so
his
many
top
words.
10, who his top 10 is, so we can hear the names in his top 10. That's all I want. So LeBron James' point can be proven by him in real time.
If he going up against me, say he going up against me.
No, what
I
is
want
your
to
top
hear
10?
him say it's me.
What
I'm the
is your
problem.
top 10?
If I'm the problem, let me know I'm the problem because I know I'm not the problem.
No, you're not the
The
problem.
truth is the problem.
What is your top 10?
Paul
The
Pierce?
truth is the problem.
Once we ask him his top 10.
If he ain't here to do it, ain't nobody doing it. What we doing? KG would challenge him. I know he would.
Top 10 so we can see where LeBron ranks, and then I'm going to
Bro, I
ask
don't have
another.
a top 10.
So I'm going to ask the next
You're going to have to go to a whole nother point. That your trap question is not going to work.
Well, if you know
said-
what I mean, if you're standing on business, then there's no trap.
It
So if
is
you got
a
a
trap
top
question.
3, you don't have. So
You
have a top 4.
You can't move on to your next point without getting this information. So now you will never get the information. You'll never prove the point. So you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm too good at this shit.
So you're not. So what you talk about, you don't even stand on. You can't stand on 10 toes.
I got 9 today.
Okay, I see. Unfortunately.
but until LeBron's point, I'm gonna read the last part of.
Shot me in my pinky toe.
Now you want to shoot me in my All right, so back to LeBron's quote, the last tweet. He said, "This ain't about me either. At this point, I don't really care what's said about me. It's always something. This is about the impact negativity is having on our beautiful game." I think the impact as a whole, the game isn't talked about in the same way. When we were coming up, 80s, 90s, it was talked about in a particular way. One person commented, talked about inside stuff and shows like that. It was always about uplifting and building, where now the scope, where even you talk about the media now, writers like Stephen A. Smith, Windhorst, and these people have now shifted to talking heads. They're not writing those articles anymore to uplift the game or give you insider perspective. It seems like it's a lot more toxicity and negative things are being said, because Kenyon, as you pointed out, negativity sells, and that's just the reality of the industry that we work in. People don't want to hear positive shit.
Because everybody and their mama got a podcast of some fucking sort.
We started before the podcast.
It did, but I'm just saying, but now, in this time we're in, unfortunately, more people have voices than they should. The comment I made on somebody the other day, right? You told me to stay away from it, right? Motherfucker talking about it's the worst podcast ever. No, I went right like, don't.
But what I meant was stay away from it, but go into.
But you know what you know me. I'm.
Which podcast were podcast?
Like, not talking about us. So
we're technically a show. This is Gilbert.
It is, but he had it to say. But whatever it is, it was. I wouldn't go. So you played so many years in the NBA since you such a fucking expert, right? What gives you him and his homeboy got a show together and they going in on Gil for something Gil said.
Do we know these people?
No, we don't fucking know them at all. They're nobodies.
Did the show have viewership?
No, none that I know of. I don't, but it just came across I'm saying? And just the point that I'm making, just because you have a couple dollars to go buy a couple microphones and sit in front of your fucking laptop, you and your homeboy don't give you the right to speak on this.
That's how they all feel
right?
about me. That's how they all feel about me right now. That's how everybody feels about me.
You played in this league.
I get it, but I didn't do shit enough to be able to have an opinion the way I have an opinion. I shouldn't be talking the way I'm talking. But I get it. But God damn it, I did 10 years in purgatory and I'm here now. And I get to talk. And it's like, damn. They don't want to hear this nigga talk because he talking that shit and they don't want to hear it. God damn it.
It's not
I dare you challenge him.
It's not challenge.
Man,
It's idiotic.
I dare you hate on him. Damn.
No, think about
and it's like when I ask y'all to talk hoop, when I say let's talk hoop, y'all don't want to talk hoop. Y'all want to talk bullshit. Let's talk X's and O's. Let's talk what offense you would do. Y'all wanted to troll them, but now it's like, we trolling and y'all want to talk hoop now. I've been wanting to talk hoop. Y'all keep bringing the nigga up. So now I gotta have an opinion because I gotta have an opinion.
Okay,
right?
He's a very good basketball.
I want to talk hoop.
This was the point.
Let's talk hoop.
This is a hoop conversation.
Shit.
If you ask the world to name your top 10 of anything in life, right? They will give you a top 10. Like your top 10 brands, everything, any women in the world, everything. Right? Right?
Top 10.
There's only one individual, if you do people, there's only one entity that has a negative mark in part of the top 10. If you say, where does LeBron fall in your top 10, no matter where they fucking put him, he will be the only person that you talk negative about. If you put him at 4, 5, 2, 6, whatever you put him, he's the only person that you talk shit about. You don't talk shit about 7, 8, if he's 5.
Do people have a reason to?
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
What I'm saying, think about what.
Why wouldn't it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Why wouldn't it matter?
Why?
Because I have a reason to. If I didn't have a reason to, there would be no reason.
That's an insecurity on you then.
How?
Because
if I got reasons to say this guy is not this, you can't tell me I don't have a reason.
So wait.
If I say, man, I thought it was weak, you went from here to here. I can't put you in my top because you made it weak. Same with KD. I'm just saying this is what people can say. People's like, man, my reason for not is because I thought that was weak. For not putting you in my top 10. My reason for not putting you in my top 10 is because of this. People say that. Like, nah, I can't do that
Yeah.
because of what he did here. And then it's like, oh,
that's Kobe too much like Jordan. That's why he.
I couldn't put you in because you're
That's
too
why-
much. You
that's
1B.
it.
You can't do
say that all the
Certain
time.
people have their reasons
They say that all
why
the
they
time.
do shit. Nah, I can't put you. Stephen A. Smith. I
Yep.
can't put him top 3 because he rode Shaq's back for 3 championships.
He want to be like Jordan.
Isn't that a reason?
He's a clone. Yeah.
Isn't that a reason why? That's the reason why he's not.
Reason why not? He's not what exactly?
It's the reason why he's not top 10. ESPN got Kobe at 18.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
We're not talking about who's out of your list. We're talking about who's in your list.
Don't matter.
These are supposed to be your favorites.
Don't matter.
So
No,
how
it
is
don't.
the favorite?
They don't have to be your
How is the
favorites.
favorite?
They don't have to be your favorite.
Part of your top 10 is your favorite.
I have reasons
people.
why.
What I'm saying is it's your favorite. So you're telling me in your favorite, you can say something good about 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say LeBron's 5. You talk shit about 5, then talk great about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's weird as fuck.
It's not if you're the only one that did.
I would rather him. Wouldn't you rather be 11?
You saying top
How am I
10
5?
favorites or
You're
top
talking
10
shit
of all
about
time?
me. Put me 11, motherfucker.
Are
right?
you saying top 10 favorites
No,
or
I'm
top
saying
10 of all time?
if I say, what is your top 10 of all time? That's why I asked them. So you can see where the number is.
KD, where would you put KD? People like, man, KD would be top 3 if he didn't do that
He
shit.
would be top 3. We're not talking about
If he didn't do that shit,
We're
right?
talking about
They penalized KD for
you're not-
doing that shit.
I'm not
and
asking
LeBron
you what
got
would.
penalized too.
We're asking you, where do they stand in your top 10?
They're not in the top 10.
Okay, so this has nothing to do with you.
So you talk.
So everybody else, like somebody like Stephen A. Smith, he says LeBron is 2. Okay, number 1, you talk positive about. Number 2, you kill. Number 3, you talk positive about. 4 positive, 5, 6, 7. Like, why is 2 so talked down about? You talk down about 2 like he's motherfucking 200. That's the problem. These are my top, like,
Tell him, Nick.
Because 2 is, you supposed to, why he's not 1.
Why he's not 1?
3 is you already know his.
It's why he's not 2.
Yeah.
It's 4.
Can I ask y'all a question?
4. And this is why you're not
what you just
3.
said.
Can I ask you a
So that's
question?
why I said
But
that's
can I ask you a question?
insecurity.
No,
The
but-
insecurity is this.
No.
You say Michael Jordan or Kobe's number 1. Number 2, well, he's only number 2. That becomes the insecurity. You think you're gonna get backlash because you put this guy at 2. So the insecurity of you already is playing defense. Well, look, he's 2 because he lost 6 times in the finals. He switched schools. He did this. He did that. He did that. You can't
But
do that.
if I even put Jordan, I'd say why Jordan.
You gotta say why.
Because I would say he didn't play against nobody like that.
But that,
I would say
but
that.
you but it's your like. Who's?
Are you saying favorites or are you just telling me my top 10? My top 10 is not my top favorites. That's what
So your top 10.
You said what's your top 10?
So what I'm saying, so your top 10.
I'm thinking you asking me to name my top 10.
But it's your opinion.
And why I think that.
What I'm saying is it's your opinion. So your top 10 can be any motherfucking body. It's not like you have to really justify it.
Yes, he does.
Everybody only justifies.
Yeah.
You justify why you
We're
don't have
comparing each
LeBron
other's
somewhere.
top 10s.
But you don't have to
That's the
justify
whole
shit.
point.
Like, you don't have to
What's the
justify.
point of asking me the question then?
Because you don't have to justify
What's the
your
point
answer.
of asking me the question?
Because
No. I want to
You asked
know the point of asking me my top 10 if I'm not going to justify.
it's just yours.
No, ask me. Tell me why you're asking.
To know what your top 10 is.
I need to tell you why.
So in your
What the fuck is this empty information if you just want to know and you don't want to know why? What?
He just wants to learn more about you.
Okay, here we go. If somebody say, name 3 women that you would marry. And I'm like, all right, I got Beyonce, right? I got Rihanna, and I got Halle Berry. Right? There's like, who's 1? I'd be like, Beyonce. Who's 2? Well, I mean, her head's kind of big. You know, she look like a smoker. She don't dress very well. Rihanna. Number 3.
I thought he was gonna say Halle Berry.
No, number 3. And then Halle Berry. Oh yeah, Halle Berry's so beautiful, man. God,
Why did you pick Beyonce as your number 1?
But you see how.
Why did you pick Beyonce as your number 1?
Because she's the most gorgeous thing that ever was.
That's the reason why
she's
number 2 don't even matter.
But she's number 1. But
you saying that means the reason why number 2 don't even matter. You just gave me the whole breakdown. This is why I picked number one. So
why
number,
but-
it don't matter what we say about number two. It don't matter.
But you can't say that all in one thing.
But think about what you do.
Why do that have to be a two-part question?
what I'm saying-
Yeah.
Like you can't just explain it all in one thing.
No, but think about what I'm saying. I'm telling you how great number one is. Then, for some reason, because everybody might have number two as their best, I just defensively destroy number two so y'all know why she's not number one.
Oh my
And then number three, I give her the praise again. Because she never had a chance to be number one. You see, if this is your top three, you're supposed to be talking brilliancy about all three. That is weird shit. That you're saying these are the three most beautiful people in the world, but you're talking about her head big, she look like a smoker, but like, that's weird.
But you don't
I'm
think
sorry.
explaining why.
Like that sounds like you're talking. That sounds like you're talking about.
So if I
number
say,
one.
So why the explanation? So why the?
If I say
I just have a
Kobe was one,
question.
LeBron
Why the
was two,
explanation can't be
I put
positive?
Jordan three because he didn't play.
Kenyon,
against
why?
Kenyon.
Hey, Kenyon,
That's
Kenyon,
why I can't
Kenyon
do-
Martin.
Yes.
I can't do
Kenyon
that.
Martin.
Yes.
We got two combos going on.
Better than In and Out.
But I'm explaining to you why I
That's
feel
not a
that way,
fair
though.
question.
Why
I
is
feel
Shake
why-
Shack better than In and Out?
Why are you That's what I'm saying. That's what people are doing. So you're saying, I'm going to tell you why one is one. Like, okay, Kobe's one, LeBron's two. And then when you get to three, you know there's going to be an uproar. So now you got to explain and bring out all his flaws for no reason. He's number three because he ain't play against nobody. Everybody was weak then. They
No,
did a
but
whole
you're
bunch
not
of cocaine.
doing all that.
So you're doing that.
I'm not doing. I'm just saying.
But you
So.
see it.
But I'm just saying.
Now you get it. Now you get it. Now you
No,
get
but
it,
that's
though.
everything, though.
but-
It's not just for LeBron. If I'm putting somebody well, I'm gonna tell you why the other people is second.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna answer yours.
Thank you.
Why can't with the explanation that you're giving? Why can't it be positive?
Just like it was for one and two.
You don't know what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Right,
You know, it's somebody's
we don't,
personal opinion.
but the question is why do you have to like say what he didn't do that one did? Why can't his accolades and his accomplishments be the reason that you have him at
you
two?
why he's not.
No,
why
see,
he's
that's the
not
problem.
number one.
That's
why
the
he's not
problem.
number one. No,
You're saying
how is
why-
that the problem?
How is that the
You're saying
problem? That's
why
the only
he's not
answer.
number one.
That's the
Why-
only
So I
answer.
say-
The reason you're not number
Yeah,
one is
like-
this.
Why?
Because you're not number one.
That's what I'm trying
What
to
are you
say.
talking about? Don't you want to know why you didn't win?
No.
Man, I didn't win. I want to know why. That's why we look at
Y'all ain't-
film.
No.
You go back and look at
so
film
when
to
y'all
see
like,
why
nigga,
you
why you hit
lost.
the other girl?
What the
Why-
fuck
You
are
had
you
two
talking
chicks
about?
last night.
No,
Why
we
you
just
hit the
lost
other girl? What the fuck? Man, she her
No, we
head
just lost
big.
tonight.
Top. This is
Just lost. It was better than us.
Blum, 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 blum.
It's the elite. You're just going down like he went 6 for 6.
Right.
He had the scoring title.
The simple explanation is he
you
can
put
be
us
better.
like
Wait,
it's
but
only negative.
let's get back to the important question. Shake Shack or In and Out, Kenyon? Because this might,
Shake Shack all day.
Why?
that just ruined our relationship.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josiah.
No, you don't have to be sorry. You still my guy. You're still my guy.
Damn.
But he said, I'm sorry,
trying hard to do
Josiah.
In and Out or Whataburger.
I never tasted Whataburger.
We're in
Whataburger?
Los Angeles, sir.
No, but In and Out, I can keep
Is it
that
the
shit.
fries? Because it's
What
about
is
the
the
burger.
burger?
Nah, the burger, I just
Okay,
not a
but you see
fan,
what
bro.
Okay, no.
Paolo,
see
you-
what you did. This is
You're
very
better than that, Paolo.
He said In and Out. What did he say? In and Out and what?
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, which that's not part of your top three, right? What is your top three burger places?
Yeah.
What is yours?
Shake Shack, Whataburger, Five Guys.
Five guys. Those are your top three. Now, can you rank them?
No.
Damn, that's a bar.
But do you? Do you have a negative?
answer in
No, wait.
play.
Know what I'm saying? But do you have a negative on your top
it
three?
gets to this far. It's how far it
You
gets.
see what I'm saying? Think about what I just said.
Think about
I
this,
didn't
though.
give him a burger place for him to be like, I don't like that shit. This is his top three, the three burgers he liked. Do you have a negative one? You don't have nothing negative to say about the three burgers. That's his favorite three.
So me
So
saying,
you're telling me
okay.
Shake Shack or Whataburger, I've never
Because
heard of
if you
Whataburger.
put In and
So
Out
I'm
in,
like,
I'm gonna have something negative to say because I don't like it.
So let's say
Say it
In
again.
and Out.
If
I
you
like-
if you put In and Out in there, I don't like it, so I'm gonna have something negative to say.
Oh my Lord.
And that's the problem with burger
Have
places.
mercy.
That's the problem with the burger place discussion.
Say it, if you throw it in there again, say it with put a little jangle-lang on there. Put a little that thing on there. Throw it on there again. He said, if you throw in and out in any of the conversations, I'm not gonna like it.
I don't like. I don't like in and out.
I do not.
I don't like in and out.
I do not like in and out.
Part of his conversation.
Part of my conversation.
So why would you put somebody in your top 10 if you don't like them? That's the point. Duh.
So we asked the chat.
Why would you be mad when I don't got him in my top?
Nobody cares.
We
if
want
you have
better
him in
for
your
you,
top.
Shaw.
It makes sense. It actually makes sense if you didn't have him in your top.
Yeah,
It'd be horrible if you had him third and then you just put him fourth because of Steph Curry. That'd be horrible.
So we asked the chat, is LeBron spitting or tripping with his comments on the NBA media? 78% said that he's spitting.
This is like having little D-Lo in your top
Jack.
5. Right, that just seems weird, right? Like, yo, what's your top 5 point guard? And he'd be like, yeah, I got little D-Lo third.
Little, not big D-Lo. Not D-Lo. Little D-Lo.
That just sounds weird. The nigga you hate is in your top. That's crazy.
So,
I'd rather you just say there's 5,000 NBA players. LeBron is 5,000. Just do that.
Why does it matter where I have? You don't care about none of the other guys. That's weird.
Because you don't say nothing bad about
That's
any of the other guys.
What other
That's
guys?
weird.
What other guys?
You don't even know who the other
No
guys
one bashes Kirk. No one bashes.
Same.
Nobody bashes 1, 2, 6.
He just mad at where I got this guy. It don't matter about everybody else. He's like,
man,
hey, everybody else where they at, but this guy I don't like where you got him.
well, let's keep this thing moving. Talk about some important basketball subjects that happened to end Black History Month and to also start March, also known as White History Month. Lakers and Clippers met for the second time in 3 days Sunday.
That was insane.
So Lakers and Clippers met for the second time in 3 days this past Sunday with the purple and gold down 2 starters in Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. Still had Luka Doncic though.
Oh shit, hold on.
Can you ask about my check too, Gilbert?
You seen that, Bron? I got his ass, right?
Oh, got
Yeah. I got your boss. Bron's happy with what I did.
Can you tell Bron? Thank you for being an EP on my show. So Lakers still have the Luka.
Got your boss.
Lakers still have the Luka Doncic though. League's most dangerous duo did work despite an off night from the best 40-year-old in league history. Let's watch some highlights. Yeah, it was a little off. It wasn't to his typical expectations. So Luka followed up his most played in the game since joining the purple and gold. Luka was 9 for 17 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. Bron finished the game with 17 points, 9 assists, 5 boards. Now just 1 point shy of becoming the first player in NBA history with 50,000 points in the regular season and playoffs combined. I was at the game. Shout out to Adidas, James Harden, who blessed me with tickets to the suite. Wanted to see LeBron get 50K. He denied me my chance to witness history. The 50 combined?
That was just regular season.
Regular season. This
50 is for playoffs and
regular season combined. So Dalton Connect had his best game since his trade to the Hornets was rescinded. He had 19 points off the bench, going 5 for 8 from 3. Kawhi had a season-high 33 points on 13 for 23 shooting, along with 10 rebounds. Chris Dunn added 15 points, 4 assists. James Harden had 13 and 8, but was 4 for 14 from the field. And Boggy came off the bench, dropped 12 points, but he was 4 for 11 from deep. After missing the previous 5 games with a left knee injury, Norm Powell returned to the lineup for the Clippers, left the game in the first quarter with a hamstring injury, did not return. Lakers led by as much as 20 points in the third quarter, but after Luka went to the bench, the Clippers went on a 22-7 run. And with the, you see it, and with the Clippers surging late, you see it, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron came through with one of his vintage blocks, chasing it down. Play was reviewed. Officials ruled that it was blocked by James, as if there was ever a doubt. That block helped keep the game out of the reach. So after losing the first meeting this season at Intuit Dome, the Lakers have won 3 straight games against the Clippers to win the season series. Not that we were keeping track, but they won 8 straight games, they won 6 straight games, jumped to the 2nd spot in the West after being the 5th seed heading into the All-Star break. After the game, JJ Redick had this warning for teams trying to defend Luka in drop coverage.
Nature of playing with Luka Doncic, and we knew this when we traded for him. And again, this is why you always have to be adaptable as a coach. The nature of playing with Luka Doncic is if you play drop coverage against him, you're going to die. So teams are going to red or they're going to blitz. We have to be better, and we're going to figure that out. It helps when you can play all shooting lineups. I'm not concerned about that.
So, Kenyon, question for you. You are a defensive expert here on the couch, took pride on that side of the ball. For the casual fans out there, maybe the fans who don't know as much about basketball, what's the difference between red and a blitz in terms of a defensive scheme?
Just the terminology. It depends on the team. It's the same thing. Some people call it blitz, some people call it reds, just whatever they want to deem it as. Just like side pick and rolls, it's down 5 blue. Like it's if you want to keep the ball on the side, those 3 calls are the same thing.
Okay.
It just depends on the coach on what he wants to call. Same thing with in the middle pick and rolls, however you want to cover it. It just depends on what the coach has been taught from previous staffs that he's been on. It's a double drag play. People just call it double drag, or it's 77, or if a drag is just 7, it's just a regular pick and roll. So it's just the same terminologies on offense and defense, just the teams.
So if you were a coach, you had to try and game plan to stop Luka Doncic. Are you heeding J.J. Redick's advice to not be in drop coverage or you're going to die?
Yeah, I think drop coverage is lazy. So I'm never coaching drop coverage. I think it's a cop-out.
I love drop
I know you do.
On somebody.
Yeah, I know
somebody
you do.
dropping on me? Like,
I'm saying, but they're running the pick and roll.
As a defender.
No, for me,
a big.
I'm a firm believer in I'm meeting aggressive offensive players with aggression on defense. That's just the more aggressive the player is, the more aggressive my game plan is with that person. So if Luka comes off a pick and roll, he's going to have to get off the ball. Other people are going to have to make decisions. And in this situation, they have another guy that's been making these decisions for longer than he has, so they're not hurting in that aspect. So be careful with that game plan with them 2 guys out there. But if I'm doubling Luka, I'm jumping him. Like that switching and you still letting him play one-on-one, you still certain things. I'm switching the game plan up. We're gonna jump him sometimes, we're gonna hard show, I'm gonna give him he's not gonna have a steady diet of the same coverage out of timeouts. I'm switching it up every time out on. I'm gonna make him think. That's just the way I would approach it. I ain't saying it's gonna work, but that's the way I'm gonna approach it. And we're gonna give some effort into it.
Yeah, you gotta get aggressive with him.
So Gil, you were watching the game on playback. Got a very good sample size of Luka Doncic, now played 8 games with the Lakers. Luka seemed to be very animated in this game, talking to the Clippers bench, talking to James Harden. What are you seeing from Luka during this 8-game stretch? And is he finally starting to look like
I've seen exactly what I thought was going to happen. This reminds me of Steph and KD, right? Shaq and Kobe, once, like, probably mid-second championship, especially going into that third. When everybody game plan was a double Shaq, make everybody shoot. And then Kobe became a god. Now it's like, oh shit, what do we do now, right? So everyone's been used to doubling James, get him off the ball, make other plays, right? Guard Anthony Davis, ones, let him do what he's gonna do. Now they brung in Luka, who now everyone actually has to double him. And if you're doubling him, now LeBron James is open on the weak side or get to play one-on-one, right? That becomes the problem because he used to be doubled and everybody else gets to try it. Now Luka becomes the focal point on double teams. Now LeBron James is actually playing by himself. And that becomes, now you have one of the GOATs just sitting there by himself shooting wide open threes for the first time in a long time, right? You're talking about we ain't seen him do this in a minute. He just sitting there by himself because of all the double teams that you had to game plan for Luka because you can't play him one-on-one. So it became a different strategy, and just watching people try to game plan for it will be interesting. It's like Kyrie and Luka. I mean Kyrie and Kyrie and Luka. When you're doubling Luka, shit, swing that bitch to Kyrie. Kyrie's fucking you up. Then oh shit, let me go double him. Now he's fucking. That's what ends up happening here. But you got a much bigger guy.
And so with J.J. Redick's thing, not a problem, but he said you put 5 shooters out there, but although when you get to the playoffs, you're going to have to defend somebody along the way. It's just what it is, right? I don't care what nobody say. Whether it's team, whether it's individually, you're going to have to guard somebody in the playoffs. In order to advance, right? You got to guard somebody. So you still have to play some of them non-shooters at times. So when you're going to game plan for the ball to find them, right? That's what we would do. That's what I would try to strategize in it, that make the ball find them.
So shall we see you with the gladiator mask? We're going to call you Blacksmith.
Thank you.
While you wear the mask.
Blacksmith.
Did y'all watch the game for real?
Yeah.
Ooh, I did not.
You didn't watch the game?
No.
You watched the game?
I did.
A little bit.
I was in James Harden's suite at the game watching very diligently.
Okay,
while also
so
snacking.
if we all watched the game, right, you would know that the Lakers were up how much?
20 in the third quarter, and they took Luka out. Clippers went on a nice run.
Okay.
But they actually got that 20-point lead.
Okay. So when the Clippers started coming back, did you see the series of events that actually changed the game, not only for the Clippers, but for the Lakers? Clippers got stops. Clippers made plays. Guess who didn't hit shots? Y'all watched the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't hit shots?
LeBron.
Chris Dunn didn't hit shots.
Oh, for the other side.
So why did Tyronn Lue leave Chris Dunn to play the point guard and not put Nicholas Batum in and let James Harden run the one?
Because he knew if Batum was in the fourth quarter, we would be screaming, why the fuck is Batum in?
Same reason we were screaming why the fuck LeBron was on the bench.
Who can hit that shot? Who was proven to hit these shots? In the fourth, you just made a run. I'm yelling at the screen. Why are you not making the sub? Why have you not? He missed 2 in a row. This is during the comeback. They lost by 6. They could have cut it to 3. They were down 5. He missed 3 straight. He kept getting it. He was the only one open, right?
I can't depend on Batum to make that shot.
But I should be dependent. Look, I should be dependent on James Harden, though, right? James gave me 13 points.
He wasn't playing.
I should be depending on James because you know who did show up? Kawhi. Norman Powell, I think he got hurt. Did something happen to him?
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Right?
He played first quarter, came back from missed 5 games, I think, with the knee injury, ended up having a hammy issue.
So we need somebody to step up. But the lack of the step up, fuck all that. The fact that the coaching decision wasn't to sub out the guy that couldn't hit the shots that could have put you up. Not only, listen, let's just say the guy comes in and hits 2 of the 4 shots. It gives you a better chance to get close to that. That layup he missed, that's great defense, right? They finally playing some defense. Like, if you get that bucket.
He got the steal.
But he's playing on the defensive side. He's the good side of the defense. That's the Terrence Mann side, right? But you got to play offense because you down.
So who you putting in?
Batum.
Did he play yesterday a little bit?
Batum
He played a little bit.
I don't know. That's tough.
Because Coffee hit that shot?
Yeah, Batum dunk hit that shot.
Can Coffee hit that shot?
I mean, if we're going to talk about what somebody would have did if they'd have did
Or we just talk about stats. We just talk about the statistically, you're a proven hit and hitting that shot compared to Chris Dunn is a non-shooter, and we know that. It's a scout report.
Then if Black and Mild makes the wide open layup, Luka passed to him with a minute 50-something left, the game would have actually been over.
But before that, y'all were up 20.
Yeah, we was.
But I'm saying, the comeback was to be able to sustain that lead, to bring it down to a tie game and take the lead.
No, this is before the tie. It went to 8. They scored. Y'all scored.
No, it went to 5 when he missed 3 in a row.
I'm talking about 15 seconds before that. Luka made a pass to Black and Mild. He's wide open and actually missed the layup. Then came down and hit a 3. Then came down and stole the ball. Yeah. So that 3 don't happen. That still don't happen if Black and Mild just made the layup.
But possessions before that, Chris Dunn missed consecutive shots.
Black and Mild, Dorian Finney-Smith for
everybody Black and Mild right now.
I got a question.
He was just like, I didn't even want to be mad at him. Like, I was like, if it goes the other way, this was the play of the game where you missed the wide open
Norman Powell
to make us go up. But the fact that he was playing a good game, I couldn't even address it. So I'm like, let me see how it ends.
Norman Powell changed.
Do Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura change this game as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But didn't Dalt Connect come in 19?
Reeves.
Like you got access to a good game we're talking about, right? If you make the right coaching decision down the stretch.
So the Lakers stay at number 2. Can LeBron win MVP?
So that brings me to my next question, Nick. Thank you so much. So,
I think he's top 3 right now in the MVP.
So during the game last night, good folks at Spectrum Sports ran a graphic comparing LeBron's numbers since turning 40 to his 2013 MVP season. Let's take a look
I'm
at
just
the
saying,
side-by-side
number 2.
comparison.
Look, that's what I'm saying. He's not an MVP. Huh? And how much they gonna give us? What you talking about?
A couple $100,000.
Okay. Yeah,
Couple $100,000 from good folks at Clutch. But just, I mean, regardless of how you feel about LeBron, whatever your opinions are.
Nah, that's
2013,
crazy, bro.
2025, this is since turning 40, so December 30th, I believe he celebrated his birthday. 27, 8, and 8, shooting 55% from the field, 43% from 3.
And they stay at number 2 though. In the West. I know it's Luka there too, but
No.
he getting a lot of open.
I mean, the big man is number 3 is averaging motherfucking triple-double.
But what if they fall
Right.
to?
I'm just saying, he's having a triple-double, like a real one.
With the Nuggets.
Right, like it's a real one. And then young fella is averaging 32, 6, and 5. I think all LeBron does as 2 is kind of like separate Jokic from Shea. Because once people start throwing LeBron in here, right? Oh, LeBron is in the running. Like people are gonna start like moving Jokic down a little bit, which kind of gives Shea like these couple points. Remember his
Jokic
points.
took over.
Huh? Oh, he took over?
Nah.
Jokic took over the weekend.
MVP ladder.
Nah.
Yes. Jokic took over. I'm telling you.
I think that's all it does. All it does is just
It's going the other way, I'm telling you,
motherfucking
man.
wall with LeBron in there.
Yo.
And without diminishing any of the gentlemen who are now in this MVP ladder discussion, because what SGA is doing is phenomenal. OKC, you got that team playing at a very high level. Jokic could be the first big man in the league history to average a triple-double. It's hard to argue how you cannot give him the MVP for doing so. But LeBron has the Lakers, who many thought were ass. We remember all the commentary. They were trash. 10th seed at one point earlier in this season.
That's crazy.
Everything.
Hell of a jump.
But there's people got 6.
In second right now, obviously he's
That's
not
a hell of
over.
a jump.
That is
Who got 6?
5th heading into the All-Star break.
Yeah,
He
that's
got the same as LeBron though.
it's impressive.
Scoring titles, defense.
Yo, that keeps y'all that helps.
It makes us feel good at night.
Home court, being able not to be 7, like y'all
Actually make the
did,
playoffs.
and not the play-in situation, and not have that burden on y'all to.
I mean, we had an earthquake last night, and I didn't
Not
even
as
care.
good as I thought they was. Not as good as I thought
That's
they
a
was.
price you pay.
Clippers.
The Lakers.
What happened?
You had us at 10.
No, I'm saying after looking at last night, I'm just revisiting last
Are
night.
you ready to come
I'm
back
pretty
on the
sure no
bandwagon?
one is going to take your criticism on the Lakers very seriously. We figured they can win by 100, and you're gonna be like, you know what?
You didn't win by 101.
I mean, as long as I'm gonna be discredited, they not gonna take any credibility out of it. So it's all good. Eventually y'all gonna see the light. And Stradamus has never been wrong anyway. So why wouldn't you?
You're wrong right now because you had him 10 coming into the season. We 2.
It's fool's gold.
Oh, hey,
Who
I'll take
gave
fool's goal at 2.
Me too.
I would take that happen.
Definitely.
Let's talk about somebody who deserves.
It's like a butt shot. It's still a butt.
Yes.
Still look good at these cheeks.
Still cheeks.
Secondly, cheeks.
Called
Still
fool's
cheeks.
gold for a
Might be
reason.
silicone, but goddamn it, you still looking.
Silicone can still get the bonus, they say. Lakers are 38-21 this season, holding down the second spot in the West. I'm just reading, Gil. It was in the script. Lakers are 38-21 this season, holding down the second spot in the West. 18-4 the last 22 games. Won 11 straight games against teams above 500. How much credit does J.J. Redick deserve for the Lakers' success so far this season?
Or what's the GM?
Rob Pelinka.
I mean,
Our favorite
I guess
executive.
listen. Bringing Black and Mild over.
Oh my God.
I want him to get that on the back of his jersey.
That was, obviously that was a fucking,
You really like Black and Mild.
that was a fucking
really like
amazing move, right? We didn't really see that come like we lost, we lost D'Lo, who was, he shows like he can hit shots, but what Smith is doing is like, that's really helpful. He is consistent, right? He hits shots, he rebounds, he plays the game. He's like a good glue guy for us.
Very close with Luka.
Yeah, and then
They
you
reunited.
still got, what's the young kid that's from the G League?
Jordan Goodwin, no.
Oh, I like him. Like he's been really consistent in hitting shots and playing D. Like I like what he brings, so. Pelinka making good moves, JJ making great adjustments and getting everybody to play better. And then I guess just everybody itself accepting their roles.
Can he get a black and mild deal? Can NBA player get smoke deals?
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about the reason why they came back because of the lack of defense y'all was playing?
No,
you up 20, man.
We don't care. We don't care why.
38 it happens. What you mean?
don't care why.
That was the breakdown I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm like, if fools go because, like, I'm looking at it never was addressed down the stretch. That's why I'm saying the Clippers was supposed to win that game due to the lack of adjustments defensively.
Well,
that sounds
Bro,
like
throw that bitch in. Throw that bitch in. Zubac, get one. Man, Luka ain't down there playing no deep. They just letting us go. Just go to the rim. Go to the rim.
That sounds just like
you down 20.
That just
they came back.
You've been in the game
They
when
came
you
back
down
and brought
20
it to 5.
Players start coming back. You look at the bench like, all right, fucking up. You know, and the stars got to come back in and shit. That shit happened, man.
Yes, bro, it happens.
That sounds like the Olympics.
It didn't look good.
That sounds like the Olympics when they say who saved LeBron James, not who saved us.
Team
But who
USA.
saved LeBron James?
America, our beautiful
Right,
country.
see what I mean?
say that shit.
Right, it's like, who
They do
saved
that.
LeBron James to go like that thing? Who saved what? The game was never actually in reach.
5 points.
That was the closest they've ever got.
That's called in reach, bro. What are you talking about?
You saved
It's a
something.
2-possession game.
But it's what is saved.
What are you talking
Like
about?
it's 8. We're up 8.
2-possession
They
game.
hit a 3, make
they
it a
missed
5.
2 straight shots, back to back, because of the same guy. He's not a non-shooter. He missed those 2 shots.
When you say saved, it implies that we had a chance. We were gonna lose, and someone had to do something to win.
No.
8, 5.
I just said the
Never
reason why
eight,
y'all won is because the
6,
coach didn't do something.
9. Miss
But he was in the
11
game
like that.
during the comeback,
Like,
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
He was in the game during the comeback.
I think we just wanted to make it competitive.
So you want to take him out?
After you see that this is what they're going to give up, they're giving this up. It's the Eric Snow and we're giving that up.
No Eric Snow slander on
But
the
that's what
Monday.
really happened. They left that open. They was like, we're going to make him shoot that. He got to hit that. That's what happened. You got to make that adjustment on the fly. Like, all right, this is if we got a chance to win, we got to make this adjustment right now.
You never had a chance to
You
win.
got to make this. We're down 5. We got to make this adjustment right now. Hey, T. Lou, hey, you got to throw him in.
Then he wouldn't have got that steal.
Was James Harden out
He
there?
never got that steal.
James Harden was out
He had
there
already
too.
missed. He had already missed the shots before that.
But
James
okay, he would have got
We
Harden
had
that.
a chance. We had a chance to win. We had a chance
But
to tie.
James Harden was out there.
You had the
Yeah, that's what I said.
You had a
James
chance
gave us
to tie
13.
it.
Why are you
What do you mean if you
passing?
take him out before that, you don't have no chance
We
to
had
tie
we
it?
had a chance to get it till 5.
Win? What point?
You taking out
Can't remember.
defense. He was a part of that comeback. His defense.
Yes. I
He gonna
understand.
take that
You
out?
know the sub. You know the difference between subbing offense, subbing defense. You know the drill.
I know,
Why you
but-
playing with me then?
But you acting like it's his fault.
I'm not. I'm saying he's not. He not being put in a position to succeed.
He did his job.
He
on
did,
defense.
but he got it now. Hey, listen, sub him out, throw him in. We gonna run this play. Sub him out, put him back in on defense.
Well,
What you mean?
You gotta call timeouts to sub.
Clipper strategy
You don't have to
did
call
not lead to a
timeout.
win.
It could be the first
it
dead
wasn't
ball.
no dead
It could be.
ball.
It can be.
Okay, well, I see that he missed the 3, 96-107. Do you want to take him out then?
I
Was it
would
a
call the
dead ball?
timeout and try to adjust.
Okay, because again, you don't get
Because in that possession, they're showing what we're giving up.
you don't. What I'm saying is, you don't get that steal
Yeah,
that
you
for the
don't get
LeBron.
We're
defense.
not worrying about the steal though.
James
you
should've
look-
We don't worry
shot
about
it.
that. Comes after. That comes after.
After he would have been already
That
subbed.
comes after.
That he would have been subbed.
Yes, it comes after. Down
So
the
he
line.
subbed and none of that
That's
happened.
what I'm saying. How you gonna?
What are you
keep
talking
subbing
about?
back
If this
and
happens
forth?
before it, what are you talking about? This
It gotta
happened
be
before.
a dead ball. But
What
if
if I
the
said
game just going
he
like
misses
this.
a 3, like he misses the 3, you sub him out there
I thought we
right.
was talking basketball. Y'all just trying to prove me wrong at this point.
No, the game does go like this.
You're not thinking
How
like
do
if
you
you sub him
sub
out
in?
after he misses
Call a
3.
timeout.
Okay, you're up. We're up. They're up 9 now.
No, they're not.
Gil, I see you have your phone handy.
I'm looking play by play.
Can you read the final score for me, please?
When he missed those 2 shots, what was the score?
When he missed the 2 shots, okay, so at the 2-minute mark, Chris Dunn, you're talking about at the 1-minute mark?
No.
It's before that. They're down 8. They're down 9. They're down 11. If you take him out at
Keep going.
any point, up 13, so he missed at 3:30. They were down 11. Then Luka made it, and then Dunn missed at 2:49. You want to take him out then? The score is 96-107.
When were they down 5?
They were down 5 after Luka made a pass.
What's the time score?
Luka made a pass. They missed it. They came down, shot a 3. And then after the 3, Luka came down, and Young fella stole it.
How much time was on the clock when they were down 5?
When they were down 5, let's see, they got it to 5 off of Kawhi's 3 at 140.
140.
Almost. So close.
Kawhi's 3 gave it down to 5 right there, right? And then did Dunn not shoot the next 2 shots?
No, Bowden shot 3, got the offensive rebound.
Bogey.
That's your cue.
Boggy.
Shot a 3, missed it, got the offensive rebound, passed it to Dunn.
Bogdanovich for
Passed it to Dunn.
initial.
He missed the 3.
He missed it, and then they got it again.
And then full timeout.
Who's Laker timeout?
Probably went out of bounds.
Was that a Laker timeout?
Laker got the
Laker
ball.
got the ball.
55. Yep.
Yes. Came down. I think you got scored.
Nope.
So you got to stop.
Chris Dunn blocks LeBron James shot.
LeBron comes down. All right, then come down. What was the next? He shot it again, didn't he?
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, nope. So they're down 5. Luka, with 33 seconds left, he steals the ball from Luka.
Down 5.
Down 5.
Yeah.
30 seconds left. He steals the ball from Luka. And then that's the goaltend block.
They get the ball
That
back.
was the block, not a goaltend, sir.
And then Boggy shot a 3 with 15 seconds. Oh, Kawhi shot it.
Yeah.
And then Dunn gets the offensive rebound.
Yep.
And then he passes to Boggy. Boggy misses.
Yep.
And then there's 15 seconds left. Zubac gets it.
Oh, no, see, that
Then there was a scramble for the ball when we got
down
the
the line. It had to be 2 minutes, 3 minutes left.
But you see
But
that
that's what-
taking out. Look,
Yeah,
but
3:30.
look at production.
But 3:30. But the problem is this: he got 2 steals. Look at the stuff he did.
I'm not
in the
saying that's not going to be the same. I'm saying you had to mitigate managing him and putting him in and taking him out just so you could get the offense.
Boggy.
Boggy.
4 for 11 from 3. But so we asked the chat.
Defense,
We asked the chat, should LeBron be in the MVP discussion? 74% said yes. Let's shift over. Let's shift over to the Eastern Conference. We got to give the Celtics and Cavs their just due as well here on Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Before we do, go ahead, download the app, use promo code Gil, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special picker. So Cavs and Celtics met for the final time this season Friday. No, it's fine. I love you guys. Cavs and Celtics met for the final time this season Friday. Boston looking to gain some ground on the top-seeded Cavs. Celtics were down 2 starters in Porzingis and Drew Holiday and managed to trick off a big lead as a result. Let's take a look. So first quarter, Celtics cooking after a Jason Tatum 3 put the Celtics up by 22. You can see Tatum very emotional after the play. Told him to do what, Jason? He said him, get the F out of here, man. He told him, Jaylen Brown as well. They both said, get the F out of here.
Oh, shit.
But Tatum and the Celtics had too much dip on their chip, and Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs responded accordingly. Spider led the Cavs with 41 points in the win. Mitchell became the first Cavs player with 4 30-point games against the Celtics in the same season since LeBron did it back in 2009-2010. Darius Garland, 20 and 7 dimes. Evan Mobley put up a double-double with 17.
Lord.
12 boards. Yeah, that's Spider. The Cavs' #1 option.
Come here.
Uh-oh.
No, with the left?
He didn't
With the left?
Hey. I'm not going to say nothing.
Don't say nothing. But we got to give Tatum some love as well.
Go.
Tatum did his job for the Celtics, dropping 46 points, 16 rebounds, 9 dimes in the game. Tatum had 39 and 7 in the first half alone. Jaylen Brown was cooking as well, 37 points and 5 rebounds. Derek White was the only other Celtic to score in double figures with 16 points.
Damn.
It was a back and forth game, but they came into the Garden, did their thing. Shout out Mobley, that double-double, 17. Oops, Spider. Oh, eat.
They taking turns on that white man. I ain't gonna lie. That's what you do when
That's
you
what
see
I'm
that
saying. I
white man.
said, you got 2 of them in there, you shit, and you ain't. They doing it. They doing it.
Technically.
Come here.
Look,
Come
every
here.
play on that white
Come here.
man.
Come here.
They say he's a good defender.
Yeah, he is.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what they say. He's a good defender.
In Boston.
Go get him.
You get the defender in Boston.
Go get him. Go get him.
Utah.
Hauser.
Put a nice bow on Black History Month.
Hey,
Put a nice bow on Black
go
History
get him.
So that was the Cavs' 9th straight win, even the season series with the Celtics 2-2. Cavs beat the Blazers Sunday to make it 10 straight, but let's get back to the game Friday. What did the Cavs show you in their comeback win against the Celtics in Boston?
They good.
They're pretty good. Gil.
I mean, as a collective,
Uncle
man,
Shep.
like, I mean, you're down 25-3. That'll break a young team, right? A young, inexperienced team. But, they've been playing well together all year long. And the fact that they added DeAndre Hunter from Atlanta, who we don't know why he was on the bench, averaging 8-19 coming off the bench. The fact that they added him to that roster, right? If you bring him off the bench, that's firepower. If you put him in the starting lineup, that's going to be hard to guard also. So, I mean, but what happened here is what makes Celtics beatable. They shoot so many threes that they shoot themselves out. Anything from 10 makes to 20 makes when you're shooting 50 to 60 shots, people making layups and free throws gonna fuck you up.
So both teams shot 39 threes in the game. Both teams made 17 for 39 for both sides. Like we mentioned, no Porzingis, no Drew Holiday. Not getting a full sample size of this Celtics roster. Sam Hauser actually got the start. That was the white gentleman I believe you guys were critical of for getting
But
cooked.
still, you're up 25-3. It's just you shoot yourself out sometimes.
Or it could just be good coaching from the other side, letting the, like you said, you got a puncher's chance and you punch yourself out because you live by the three, die by the three. What was the one adjustment that the Cavs made in the second half? I don't know if you guys watched the game, but I did. They played the zone.
Force them to shoot threes,
Shot your former favorite team, the Celtics, left in free agency to go to the
Very
Knicks.
simple. Shout out to my homeboy Marcus Collins. He's a Cleveland diehard fan. We break down the game when we watch Cleveland play because they deserve a lot more credit. So you look at the adjustments and you say, all right, you play a 3-2 matchup. They gonna get theirs. We know the good players gonna get theirs, but everybody else gonna move around. We'll let them shoot themselves out. And that's without the other two players that could defensively, shake things up because they would probably
they would have.
They would flash Drew Holiday. He would play the middle.
But what they would do on offense, on defense end, that Garland crossing every.
Hey, you look at they took advantage of the mismatch.
But it wouldn't be no mismatch though. It'd be Holiday right.
Would it?
It'd be Holiday right.
It's still a challenge.
It would be Holiday right.
I'm still Darius Garland.
It would be Holiday.
I'm still me. I'm still Donovan Mitchell. I don't care who
You
y'all
ain't
is.
free flowing like that.
If I'm them, I'm saying we've been number one all year, and y'all ain't been talking about us.
But
I
y'all
don't want to hear it.
What's the is it a split 2-2? Or
They split the season series.
And y'all giving them
got
all the
one
credit.
off of
But
luck.
giving
You got
them all
one
the
off of
credit.
luck.
You giving them all the credit.
Cavs have a 7.5 game lead in Adam Silver's
And
Eastern
Cavs
Conference.
shot better from the field.
But every time the Cavs beat them,
Boston
the
shot
time
better
they
from the
beat
field.
them, Brown wasn't playing. This time, Holiday and Porzingis not playing.
Before that, Donovan Mitchell wasn't playing.
As he played every damn game.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He didn't play the last time they played.
Mitchell played in all 4 games this season.
Damn, come
Against
on,
the
man.
Boston Celtics?
Stop.
When was he just out?
What?
That was the
I think he said
playoffs.
the Blazers game on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he said Blazers.
The Blazers.
I quickly scanned through
thought
it
that
on
was
League
the
Pass.
Boston.
I think they went down in
And
the
when
Blazers
they
game,
forced-
too.
They were down in the
Then they
Blazers game, proceeded to come
And they
back.
came back
Who
against the
was
Blazers.
out for the Cavs though?
Nobody.
Nobody. And it was a hard game.
Oh, it was during the trade. They had just made the trade and those players didn't play. The traded
Who
players.
was that?
That was when they
Hunter
traded
didn't play. Hunter
Niang.
didn't
They traded the Hunter wasn't there to play that game.
I know, but
That's a big.
they didn't have Brown, and now they ain't got Porzingis and Holiday. When they had all their players, they won by 20.
Listen,
I
I
think
said
they're
the
playing-
same thing.
it's like
but
they're
look,
playing chess right now.
Yeah, they are playing chess.
Yeah,
I
you
think
do
so
that,
too. I was like,
yeah.
look, they both feel the same way. Like, yeah, we ain't gonna take too much credit because we beat them without the other two guys, but we'll take it. We'll take it. But we number one. Fuck all the dumb shit.
But that happens when you're a team like
They've already
that.
they've been number one all year.
But they're
Yeah,
doing
that's-
what the Warriors did.
No, but when
Which
the
one?
when the
They know
when the
they're
Celtics
gonna
was
make
number
it to
one
the,
last
the
2
big
years.
thing.
The last 2 years when the Celtics was number one.
You rest your players
We
throughout
all
the year.
gave credit to the Celtics because they were throughout the whole year undeniable number one.
But they
Right now,
won.
that's Cleveland.
But I'm just saying, though.
50.
Right
Right
now,
now,
I'm just saying, all right,
but we're not giving credit. We talk more about
are.
the Lakers than we do about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But the Lakers
Lakers are more interesting. Let's just keep it a buck. Because when we talk about the Cavs, even Cavs fans don't watch it.
But-
Damn, man. We just talking about winning
Suge
basketball.
puts his blindfold
We talking
on.
about
Marcus goes and gets snagged.
We got to talk about how they dominated the league. They on a 10-game winning streak.
10
They get the
games.
same
And before
talk
that, they was on
about
a
as OKC.
Before that, they was on a 16-game
They get the
winning
same
streak.
talk as
Started the
In the
season 15
same
and 0.
year.
They get the same talk as OKC.
That's 8 to 16-game winning streak, one of the most in the NBA.
They get the
history.
same
So
talk.
15, I believe, was a Cavs franchise record. Started the season 15 and 0.
I mean, come on, man. These guys on the road.
Playing very well.
They're on the road.
Shout out Kenny
Same talk
Atkins.
as OKC.
Like,
I'm just saying.
and they don't have Donovan Mitchell in the.
Oh, he first team this year.
Of course.
I think he was like 7th in the MVP ladder.
7th in MVP. So they Jason Tatum and
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like Donovan Mitchell deserves more love for what he's been able to accomplish this season? The best player on the best team in Adam Silver's National Basketball Association?
He was 5
But
last
you
year.
know,
They
y'all
won.
care about stats now. It's all about stats and shit.
It's always been about stats.
No, you can't say that.
It's always been about stats
No, it ain't.
it's always been about stats until Kobe came along. Then it was like, oh no, we ain't accepting stats no more. That's what happened.
Shad, do you agree or disagree with that?
When Jordan was winning,
You saying like a 96?
nah, 2000, when he became on his own and everybody
05?
knew what he was going for.
05?
I'm going for them MVPs because I don't got none. Move out.
Those 2
and they're
years.
like,
Steve Nash.
yeah, we don't want him to do this
I'm
for a
about to
while.
say,
Steve
yeah.
Nash.
We don't want him to do this for.
I was thinking. I'm
Steve Nash?
kind of agree. Yeah, they gave it to Steve 2 times and it had nothing to do with stats.
Technically, not necessarily. It was still team improvement. They won like 16-something games,
It's
19
always
games.
like the best
and then it
player
went
on
all
the
the way to
best team,
65.
right?
They're on the best
It's
team.
never always been about that.
So-
That just started
When-
in the early 2000s.
So
that wasn't in the 90s or the 80s. Motherfucker averaged 30-something, got them an MVP.
Was the Timberwolves #1 in the West when
Yeah.
KG got
Believe-
the MVP?
believe that's
Karl Malone.
That's what I said, early 2000s.
Yeah, Karl Malone.
Karl Malone. Karl Malone or Jordan?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
I think the
Yeah, it's
Suns
always
#1.
been about the #1 team.
#1 team and the best player.
So Donovan
Michael
Mitchell
Jordan was the
averaging.
#1 team too when they took it from him. They just didn't want him to have
Thank you.
3,
So they
4 in
gave
a
it
row.
to- they-
Isaiah
So they gave it
Thomas.
to
So
someone.
they gave it to the #1
That's it.
team in the West. Like, was it Karl Malone?
No,
or Charles Barkley?
they gave it to the most improved team in a sense.
Tim Duncan,
Like when Steve Nash won, look at the Suns' record the year before he got
Dirk
there.
Nowinski.
And then he got there, they won
#1.
65
It was
games.
#1.
Number
Dirk was
one.
#1 when he got it.
They gave it to Kobe
So-
when he was #1.
What year was that? Early what?
I'm talking
2000.
Karl Malone, motherfucker. You trying to
Jesus
not
Christ.
agree with me?
They
Was
did it-
Karl Malone?
I
You
said,
saw #1 in the
did
fucking
Kobe,
West?
Did Kobe become...
Was
did
Charles Barkley
Listen,
#1?
did Kobe become
Fuck.
selfish in 2000 in the middle? I said that's who they started penalized and started using winning that year. So everybody you're naming after that is coming after this year.
Oh, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley.
Because their team improved. The team too.
When did Kobe become selfish?
No, when I said when he decided he was going to go on his... Wait, what?
You said when Kobe decided to be selfish.
Yeah, when he got rid of Shaq and he wanted to go for scoring and awards. And they was like, nah, we're not going to do that and give it to him. That's why they penalized him. And then they only gave him the MVP when his team started winning. That's when they started that bullshit.
So what's to his point? They give it to the team, winning team. And
No, so was Utah #1 when Karl Malone got it? In the West? Was Charles Barkley #1 when he got it? Was fucking Jordan #1 in the East when he got it? That place is,
Utah 64-18, the year that Karl Malone got his MVP award. The 97.
Steph Curry.
What was the record before?
The previous season? They were 55-27.
55 and 27. Who was #1 in 80, 87, 88 season? Who was that?
Right up to you.
It started adjusting because they didn't want to just keep giving MVPs to the guy who was doing that. Then they started using team. Your team got to be good. That's how it started.
nah. I think Larry Bird was
And then
#1 in the East.
when
he got it.
and then when Jordan was going to get his three.
Kareem and
Kareem.
Magic was #1 in the West. I think
Jerry West.
it's always been that. So I don't know about this stat shit.
There's always been that.
Unless you just tell me something different, I don't know.
Jordan was
Back in
number-
1965.
Wasn't Jordan? Wasn't Michael Jordan the leading scorer 10 years? 10 years. He won 3 three-peats, right?
Or two, 3.
2 three-peats, right? So he's MVP, and then the third MVP, his team is #1, most dominant, and then they give it to someone else. Then his second Three.
Who they give it to?
The number one.
They gave it to Barkley.
in the
number
West.
one in the West. And Barkley came. Suns wasn't at number one before they.
They were number 2.
Improvement.
Improvement.
Just like Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Keep proving your point.
I'm going to prove your point. So actually, Suns was, I think, 2. I think Blazers was 1 and Suns was 2, because I know a lot about Charles Barkley because he does a lot of. So they won.
He does a lot of what, good?
So Charles Barkley, so the Suns, 55 wins, 54 wins, 55 wins, 53 wins, right? Barkley got there what year?
Well, they number
53
one.
wins. So they won 55, 54, 55, 53, and then when Charles Barkley got there, they won 62.
Is that an improvement or not?
Yeah. Improvement in number 1. Yeah. So his improvement from 53 wins over there was more than Jordan's. Wink, wink. They just didn't want to give it to him. Wink, wink. But he came to the number 2
So it
team.
was out of the
He
two
came to the number 2
team.
team. Yes, they 2 number 1 teams, and they gave it to him not to give Jordan his 3rd so he wouldn't beat Magic.
So it was 2 number 1 teams, right?
One in the East, one in the West.
Okay.
Yeah. And one in the West had a better record.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, wait. What?
I don't know. I was just saying something.
No, I think I heard you. So let me hold that.
You said.
I think I heard you.
Better. Better.
Let me throw you some. Let me give you some. Cause you're starving. That brother's starving. Let me throw you some. Goddamn.
Paolo, you know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Okay. You just threw it out there. You hit it. You hit it.
I know what you mean.
They had 57
They
wins.
had the bigger jump.
They had 57 wins. Yeah, they had the bigger jump.
Let's talk about another
That's how
former.
Steve Nash when they had the biggest jump.
Let's talk about another former MVP before we wrap up this show today. So, as some of us suggested and expected, the Sixers finally shut down Joel Embiid for the remainder of the season on Friday. Embiid appeared in just 19 games this season after playing 39 regular season games last season. Sixers were 8-11 in the games that Embiid played this season. So former MVP averaged 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists in those 19 games, while putting up the lowest field goal and three-point percentages of his career. Embiid has played in 452 of a possible 902 games in his 11 seasons in the league. So before this season, Embiid signed a 3-year, $193 million max extension with the Sixers that'll keep him with the team through 2029. But just looking ahead, he's dealt with injuries throughout his career. Like I mentioned, the last 2 seasons in particular. Was playing at an MVP level last season, came back for the playoffs, missed the bulk of this season. How much confidence do you have in Embiid being able to return to an MVP level?
None.
Damn.
Just get rid of Philly.
Not a near nutter?
Throw the whole Philadelphia away.
A fine city.
Nah, it ain't. Embiid
Not our
not
Beanie
coming back. Ben Simmons done. I mean, he's fucked
Ben Simmons
up.
ain't over there.
But I'm just saying, let's look at the history
What
of
did Ben
Philly.
do?
Let's think of the history of Philly. That's what I'm just saying. This is,
Ever since that AI shit.
yeah. Little ass
Practice.
statues outside, man. This shit ain't right, man. Philly cheesesteak, the only thing they got.
The AI little statue, I know they have a bunch
Hold
of
on,
little
hold on.
statues.
The Eagles just won.
He should have been big.
His should have been bigger.
The Eagles, we just.
It's a bite-sized statue.
But
Yeah,
nobody has
no.
basketball.
Philly was doing bad. Like, you can't say this is part of Philly.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, I'm about to say,
No.
But Philly's
what I'm
still
saying is,
living.
Like, this bad started before the Super Bowl.
For sure.
Right? The Super Bowl is like, yeah, they just announced that he's done, but he was done in October. That motherfucker was done training camp when they was in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Listen, we've been saying that.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been playing, bro.
Shouldn't have been playing at all.
And the things, he would miss a stretch of games, come back, play 30-something
Yeah, that's
games.
a waste
and
of.
just like,
it's a
We
waste of
talking about
rehab
for this
time. That's
summer
a
though.
waste
When
of-
we was
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about it this summer, we was like,
Shouldn't have been-
don't go to the U.S.
Whoa.
Well, you wasn't.
Like, Gil, you were supportive of America.
Could have won it without him.
America
Yep.
won it.
Could have won it without him.
But he
He didn't contribute.
He did good against
He
Jokic.
did not
He
contribute.
did good against Jokic. That's where he contributed.
did, yeah, that's
he did Jokic. He did something against Jokic. We needed him. He did good.
One game.
Right on.
Thank you for your service.
We was under attack by the American crowd. And that's what LeBron mean, because LeBron just texted me and told me to bring that shit up. Right? For the first time in the first time in USA history, men's basketball was the only team out in another country being rooted against. That's what he means. Right? You got motherfuckers in here. How much you think they gonna lose by? They about to lose. Jokic is about to do this. Jokic is about to do that. Almost lost to Sudan. Oh, they gonna get beat by Sudan. I've never in my life have ever seen America for the first time root against or put even the idea of it.
Guess why?
America used to be so proud of our people going there. When I was a little kid and the 92 team came, they made me feel so proud about the team. I bought all the jerseys. Then I bought some of the WNBA jerseys because they made them seem so amazing.
Do you care why?
Now it's like, oh, they're about to lose to them.
Do you care
Oh,
why?
they suck.
Do you care why at all?
I don't care why. I don't give a fuck. This ain't the NBA narrative. This is the world narrative.
Yeah, the world narrative, all right? You had to do a redemption team.
Yeah, cool.
Why?
I don't care why.
You have to, because you had to redeem yourself.
But they sounded great.
So if you had to redeem yourself, that means that the other guys on the other side, like, shit, you ain't that tough. Now we got to put the redeem team together. Hey, Cole, listen. Show the world where we at again. Please, come on. I got you. Let's do it. Let's put us back where we need to be. Let's be feared again.
Okay.
Hey man, they got them and him?
Okay.
Woo, okay. So after that goes, you like, why are they not scared like they was before?
That's not what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying why.
I'm not saying what you asking. I'm saying
just making it
why
up.
are they not afraid?
Okay.
Why are they not afraid?
I'm asking why are we talking so much shit about our team?
You're saying that the Americans is not.
American public was talking shit
because they was like, we shouldn't be close to anybody. We shouldn't be close to Germany. We shouldn't be close to South Sudan. We shouldn't be close to none of these teams.
You wasn't.
A whole team got popular just because they got close to it. They was celebrating.
What whole team?
South Sudan. Let's go.
They're not supposed to be nowhere near.
I don't give a fuck.
We do.
Why are we?
We do. The American people like, why are we only winning by 2 points to? And then you call them little Africans.
I'm American. I didn't like nobody. That is the point.
And they said, I took that personal.
I don't like none of them. It's
you
America.
Said it's basketball. You said you like everybody.
It's America at this point.
Niggas from McCants.
You said you don't hate. You said you don't hate the internationals. You said you love the Euros.
I love them now.
You just said I hate them all.
I said it's America versus the world. I'm choosing America. I'm not giving the opportunity or the thought that another team, another country can beat us because them other countries is rooting for their people. We're the only motherfuckers that hated our team.
The team not supposed to allow the other team to be close.
The first game, what was the narrative then? First game, what was the narrative?
Why Tatum didn't play? Why didn't he play? What's wrong with
92? Who didn't play the first game in 92? We didn't give a fuck.
Who was on the team?
We didn't give a fuck.
Because we had Michael Jordan on the team. That's who we gave a fuck about. We didn't give a fuck about who was not playing when you got Black Jesus on the court. Are you serious?
Now, I'm glad you said.
But they still talk about Isaiah Thomas not playing.
Exactly.
He wasn't part of the team. I'm talking about the team. They rooted for the team. Listen, the team positivity was so great, y'all don't even know Michael Jordan had a horrible go at it.
Cause you couldn't talk bad about Michael Jordan. Fuck. God damn, you know that. Everybody know that.
Thank you.
So we're not talking about LeBron. We're talking about why the coach didn't play Jason Tatum. That don't mean shit about what we're doing. It's more views. You can see it on your phone, everything now.
This is exactly what I'm saying. We have a team out there that's trying to win gold for us. We out here with narratives who didn't play. We creating a bad atmosphere around a team that's representing us.
People,
Instead of them saying, yeah, we won by 20,
you
let's get ready
said
for the next
rooting
game.
against
We
them.
are talking about...
I didn't root against them because they didn't play Jason Tatum.
Bitch, I said us as a whole.
You said we rooting against them.
How are you speaking for the whole? How are you speaking for the whole, though?
We're talking about everybody.
How are you speaking for everybody?
Rooting.
But I'm saying,
every sports that we're talking about everybody. A narrative of Jason Tatum not playing created what in the locker room?
Nothing.
Created what in the world?
They still won the gold. It didn't create nothing.
The world.
It didn't create nothing.
You don't think that was the most negative output that we've ever seen in
to the
American
Boston
history?
Celtics and
Think about
Jason
what I'm
Tatum's
saying.
fans. Yes. Everybody else didn't give a fuck because their favorite players won.
what-
Their favorite players thrived.
No, I want you to think about
near one
think
channel
about-
to watch the shit
Think
on.
about
talk
every
about.
single game. Think about what I'm talking about. When they talked about swimming, whoever came in first, second, third, no one gave it. We cheered. We cheered for the medals everyone's getting. Think about every game that the U.S. played. It was a negative, if they gonna win narrative. When they won, oh, they barely won. They might not win the next one.
Gil, what does
Right?
that mean?
They won the gold medal. What was the narrative after the gold medal? What was the narrative? I know you know it. What did they say after we won gold? What did they say?
Barely.
And then what? What was
Steph Curry had to save us?
They said,
What is the what is
Are people not allowed to say what they want? Can we not make up that narrative? Can we not say that's the reason why? Tell us what we need to say. Can you text everybody what we need? Not saying what you want us to say. Just it's communication, man. Just like in a relationship. Baby, you want me to say what you want me to say? Just text it to me. I'm gonna say it.
What do you supposed to say?
I'm gonna say the same thing.
Bro.
How many countries was there?
a lot.
So a lot, since we don't know what exactly.
I don't know.
We should do what a lot of countries do for their team, right?
But how do
you know how the other a lot?
He don't know.
How do we know what the other country's doing? Some motherfuckers can't come back unless they win or they gonna get killed.
Yeah.
I seen a nigga say, man, I gotta live here in the U.S. now.
Can't go back.
I can't go back.
And it's cancer.
I
can't go back to Turkey.
Nigga say, I'm from Portland now. What type of
This
nigga wanna
is
live in
important.
Portland and he can't go back to see his family?
Where? Portland?
Nigga,
That's America.
Come on, man.
He has to live here. Because he can't go back to Turkey. He don't want to eat turkey.
Oh, you don't want to eat turkey?
Yeah, nigga can't. They say you can't eat turkey neither.
You can't even eat turkey, bro.
Motherfucker can't even have a Thanksgiving. And he's in America.
Yeah, this shit exists for real, man.
Don't even fix your mouth.
Don't be
to
doing
say
that,
turkey.
man. I throw you a lob, you throw it out of bounds. Do not dunk
That's what
that
y'all
bitch.
do anyway.
Between the leg, tomahawk on that bitch. You supposed to throw it out of bounds and turn it over. I don't like it.
So we asked the chat, as per this original discussion, with Joel Embiid being shut down for the remainder of the season, we asked the chat, will Embiid return to an MVP level?
That's what the question was?
Yeah, how you pay all that money and you in rebuild season now?
83%
Like
said
you
no.
pay,
crazy.
You pay Paul George,
Maxey,
and you rebuilding.
Tobias Harris.
Did they extend? They extended Joel's, right? They gave him an extension, right? Yeah. And you rebuilding. Think about that.
Deal.
You just paid Kelly too.
Yeah.
And then for Miami, you paid everybody.
Traded him.
Traded him.
Who? They traded, but they
To the
they
Mavs.
paid him at first.
For Quentin Brown.
I mean, it started off as we about to win the championship, and then
Like you did everything you thought the Eagles were gonna do.
But to Sixers fans' credits, they were not wrong. I was in Philly
they
before
were
the
not
season.
rolling at all.
I was like, y'all excited about it? Like, nah, we are not rolling right now.
Who would have been excited? You start off the season.
This is before the season.
Something
This is Paul George coming. We got Embiid.
You're starting off the season telling us, yeah, we might play 41. You know, we ain't gonna play
No
back-to-back.
back-to-backs.
Yeah, he ain't gonna start at the beginning of the season.
But Paul George is on that too, though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Paul George back-to-back. Right there.
Paul George got hurt.
Yeah.
Like the second
But he-
preseason. No, preseason.
He ain't got hurt doing the electric slide.
No, but what I'm saying is, but that's what I'm saying. Now, if you are,
How do you do it?
if you are a betting man, right, and you know karma, right, you just seen this freak accident. Ooh, then he's not playing. Some should have said, you know what? Next motherfucking sign, all this shit gets shut down. My young fella.
Hamstring.
Hamstring.
Tyrese Maxey tore his
TikTok.
Hurt his hamstring.
Hamstring, and then my TikTok over here, rookie.
Yep.
Rookie did out. You know what? Hey, meeting.
Shut it down.
Come on, hey. everything gets shut down. Hey, here, bring all the NBA players. Y'all sit down. Bring the G League up. Y'all play.
No,
I'm not risking nothing else after
They
this.
gotta bring Delilah's back. All them strippers they had back then up there. That's why they was moving good back then. What? Think about how many chicks came out of Delilah's. Don't think about it actually, but
Don't you think about it? Actually, don't.
Hey, nah,
but think about it.
We was in there. We was like, any, mini, miny, more.
They probably
I'm
ain't got
about
it
to
no more.
fuck for sure. Like it was so man.
They probably ain't got it no more. Think about it.
Not with that option. They better not still be having it. Send me the Addy, goddammit. I need the any.
And that was the only place you didn't need to hate.
Right?
You didn't need to hate in there. Everybody like that. Damn. All of them. This is a
They gotta go back to eat lunch at Delilah's. That's what.
It's like the All-Star game.
With that in mind, let's move on to Mostly Fans, presented by Underdog.
We was mostly fans in there. We was cheering. Coming up next, Deja. Damn! That's what Deja looked like.
No, that was OnlyFans.
Yeah. New York. Whoa! I want a New York. Next up, Sprinkles. They just keep coming out with more ones. I ran out on New York.
They got a pass go.
They
got a pass go.
They didn't have no Trixies out there. They didn't have no Trixies. No. They didn't have Players Club.
And it was a layup too. And it was a layup. What? A damn layup.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They didn't have no cinnamon and spice. No, you kept them names.
Before I ask the Mostly Fans
Now
question,
listen, that's when you know the strip club good. When they give you your name, you can't come in there and pick your name.
Talking about my name.
Yeah, no. Like you got like
Cinnamon. My name's Cinnamon.
Yeah, you gotta earn your name.
Honestly, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Like
I go to gentlemen's clubs.
I don't go to
because you were a gentleman.
I don't go to gentlemen's club.
Their names are their
the
names.
regular, I gonna say they got regular ass names. I'm Cynthia.
Ashley's Ashley.
What's your real name?
She stays down the street to the right. Right. Shelby, yep, she's there too. Down the street to the left. You know what I'm saying?
Shelby to the left, okay.
Wherever you want to go, they gentlemen.
No Shelby
You gotta be a gentleman.
Ain't no Shelby
To the stage. Go ahead and twirl it. But it's better than you think. It's better than you think. It's better than you think. Yeah, all that.
In the motherfucker.
Watch you twirl it too. Slow motion twirl. That's what got me. I said, that's it. That's it.
Shelby and her motherfucker, her ass and her back is one.
Yo, man.
That's like
No, that's what she need me for. I to separate the back and the ass. I'm the construction worker. I make sure she get that motherfucking curve. That curvature.
That nigga said, "Shake, she gonna do this shit."
He out there like,
Oh, man. I'm going to break that in. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's that drywall. She got that drywall.
She's shaking everything.
There go your OnlyFans right there.
She gonna get up
and
she gonna get up and pass out like, what's wrong with
OnlyFans?
She fucking dizzy, shit.
Hell yeah.
if you enjoyed this conversation, please download the Underdog app.
Put a spoon in her mouth.
Give us some milk. Goddamn. What you talking about? Shit. You better leave Ashley alone. I'm going to tell her daddy. All right, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this program, please download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick. And we do have one.
Hey, what happened to Mostly Fans?
I was attempting. I want to get this person their money.
Giveaway too, man.
So we got a question from Underdog user Allstyle5. Allstyle, I don't know. Who was more scary, playoff Jimmy or playoff Kawhi? More scary, playoff Jimmy or playoff Kawhi?
Right, what you got, Rashad?
Giveaway for the little Larry giveaway.
You guys are abstaining from answering this Mostly Fans question?
Man, answer that shit, man. Come on.
Can you act like I asked the question?
1-1, right?
Who won the championship?
Hey, Josiah. Josiah, are
The
you
one that
talking
won
back?
MVP twice.
Josiah, are you talking back?
The one that got 2 finals MVPs.
Are you talking back, Josiah? I don't understand. He said what he said. Like,
The man that got 2 finals MVPs.
As you know very well,
we asked
Rashad,
the
more
question, get him
than
in
a
there.
host now.
What we got?
Movie star as well.
Yeah, fuck.
The most disrespected movie star in podcast history.
all right, for the Larry, the NBA ticket giveaway.
Okay, you got the
Yeah, man, we are gonna give
Frozen
away some
envelope.
tickets.
you got ticket giveaway. Rashad, a man of his word.
That's the first one.
Number 4, Jarrell Powell.
Jarrell Powell. You get tickets.
Powell.
Cemetery Larry.
Looks like the New York draft when they got Patrick Ewing.
The frozen envelope.
Damn.
Number 2 winner, Chris Benson.
Chris Benson. Shout out Chris Benson.
And the last winner,
You the dog.
Jesse Johnson.
Jesse Johnson. 3 winners.
3 winners. You get tickets to wherever city you're in. Pick a game,
Pick a game.
and I got tickets for you.
What if it's a fever game?
It's a fever game. No, it's NBA.
Oh, okay.
NBA.
Smart man.
Yeah,
Them
NBA.
ticket prices.
It's an NBA
Keep it
ticket.
with the reason.
I'm just gonna be a hater. Y'all should just wait till the championship game and then y'all just ask for game.
No, it's up to March 24th.
Oh, okay.
You seen that shit?
March 21st. Cut off date. Cut off date.
That's the first
And I
time
picked
you
the
got his
seats.
ass right
I get
there.
to pick the seats.
March 21st.
Jackson, no, hey, wait, March. Oh, like you got 10 days,
10
motherfucker.
days to pick your game.
Hurry up. Don't meet him there, beat him there. All right, before we go, as you know, we are ever so close to crossing a gillion subscribers here on YouTube. So we gave out some bread earlier in the show. I believe we were at 940,000 subs at the beginning of the show. We are now across 941,000 subscribers here on the Gills Arena YouTube channel. Underdog, giving away $1,000 in bonus cash to a lucky winner for every 1,000 subscribers we gain between 900,000 and 1 million. Shout out to the good folks at Underdog. All you have to do is have the Underdog app. If you don't, use promo code GIL, get up $1,000 bonus cash, plus a special pick'em, and you need to subscribe to the Gills Arena YouTube channel. So we already gave out 3 winners. We have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. We're giving away $6 more $1,000 right now. Damn. Here are the 6 winners.
$6 more $1,000.
6 more thousand. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
6 more $1,000. $6 more $1,000 winners.
That's right.
$6 more $1,000
You've been
winners.
doing too much homework.
Doing too much hosting, Gil.
doing too much.
Did he say
Felt betrayed on Friday. Felt betrayed on Friday.
Let's say 6 more.
With your other show.
6 more $1,000.
Yeah, that's sound like you've been doing too much homework.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you're in need of a host for your podcast or program,
Oh, shit.
I may be a free agent soon.
Breaking it down to single.
So first winner, Wilmy 107. First winner, Wilmy 107. You got $1,000 coming from Underdog. I don't know this name, but next winner, Abnadi. What is that? Abnadi, ABNHADI. You got $1,000 coming from Underdog. Next winner, Kim G. Marcus 54. Looked like King, but it was Kim G. Marcus 54, not a typo. You got $1,000 coming from Underdog. Next winner, Toxic Teddy 5. I already know what you're gonna spend your $1,000 that you got coming from Underdog. Shout out Toxic Teddy 5. Next winner, Tenception.
What?
Tenception. Tenception, you got $1,000 coming from Underdog. Last but not least, hopefully this money goes to God, pay your tithes. Faith and Prayers 1618, you've got $1,000 coming from Underdog. We appreciate all of y'all. Thank you to everybody on the show. Thank you for Gil for returning to his real show after philandering out there last Friday.
And I spent $700 on these glasses to wear them for 10 minutes.
And you're gonna leave them right there and they're gonna end up at my crib.
Remember that? Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
I
Oh,
lied.
the Balenciagas. The Balenciagas. The Balenciagas.
That was the shine.
Bet you won't
And then you did that.
No, the shine did that too.
This has been another episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.